I prayed about it, and then as I was going to sleep, I heard a voice, and I said, let me just try only.
Okay, I'm being told you made $200,000 in 6 months. Where the did that go?
I purchased my mom.
How much? How much, possibly?
Yes.
Very cool. Thanks for coming over to Austin. What do you do for a living there?
I am a registered dietitian.
Cool. Can you help me not be fat?
Sure, absolutely.
Advice number 1.
It's all about what you can add, not what you can take away. So everyone's always
I can add a lot of McDonald's.
the right foods. We'll talk about it. Later date. I don't think this is the time.
My show. Cool. What are you making in this job?
I make $6,000 a month.
St. Petersburg. Okay. I don't know as much. Florida is one of the more expensive states. St. Petersburg, I don't really know as much.
It's 6% above the national average for income as far
What
as
is
like
St. Petersburg or you?
No, St. Pete.
The 6,000 hits your account on a monthly basis? Mm-hmm. Good. How are you living off this 6,000? How are things going?
It's going good enough right now. So I have a lot of debt, clearly.
Sure.
So I need to figure out how I can.
Why have not you put your debt on a diet?
I have.
Or your spending or your life, have you? It's what everyone says.
Yeah, very recently. Very recently. I will say I didn't pay attention until probably a month ago.
Till a month ago? What happened a month ago?
I started watching your show.
Okay.
I had never seen my credit card statements before.
You never looked at anything?
Nope.
Why?
Because I felt like I never had to, because I was making enough money to where I was just consistently saving.
6,000? I was making a ton of money. Which, I mean,
Nope.
it's good.
I was making a lot of more money before that.
What was your job?
I was a social media content creator since 2020. So I made a good chunk of money from that.
Since 2020?
Yeah.
What are you making?
I was making, it started in 2024. It was like,
No, you said 2020.
so 2020, I started on social media. By 2021, I was making $50K, which is like
$50K
normal a year.
Doing
then
what?
Brand deals, selling
What
personal
was your
training.
content? Your content was brand deals?
No, I was a health and wellness influencer on
Okay.
TikTok. So you know how
You look healthy.
Thank you. Back in 2020, all the big trendy TikTok dances were a thing. So I was like
Sure.
doing the dances and putting information like healthy lifestyle tips on the screen, and that blew
Don't
up.
eat greasy food.
Pretty
Followed
much.
by a TikTok dance.
Yep.
Okay, but you said you were making more than this.
And then 2022, it kind of crept up, 75K. 2023 was like 90K.
You were doing well.
Yeah,
What were your do you still have this?
I do, but I just started posting on it again. I went on a huge hiatus.
Why?
Because I just didn't want to anymore.
But you were making a living off of it.
The algorithm
No.
changed.
No.
And
People's
my
interest changed.
and that.
The algorithm is literally only serving people what they want to keep them on the platform.
That's true.
If you are failing, it's not the algorithm's fault. Sometimes there can be a quick bug,
Yeah.
but that corrects itself typically because they want to keep people on the platform.
Yeah, my audience.
Yeah,
Changed.
maybe if you're still doing health tips with TikTok dances in 2025, it probably doesn't work. But
No.
was 90,000 your cap then? Because again, I mean, you're kind of in that world gross, right?
Yeah, it was 90K in 2023. And then 2024, it bumped up to like 225, 250,000.
What was different? It's crazy.
Yeah. So TikTok was the original place I started making money from brand
That's
deals
not
and
AdSense, I'll
views.
tell you that. 'Cause
Right.
TikTok doesn't pay.
Yeah, the most, it was like 250 in a month from that. So it was mostly brand deals. It was mostly because I was a personal trainer and I was selling online personal training services.
Okay.
And then through that, management reached out to me, some management company,
Oh,
to like
okay, an
manage my brand
agency.
deals. Yes.
Sure, that
And
happens.
they ended up getting me a verified badge on Snapchat as like a public creator there. And that's where I started making the most money, was actually Snapchat. So I started that in about
that pays
2022.
well.
Yeah.
It was the same thing, just health.
No, because my audience on TikTok was 94% female. So I catered to them with the health and wellness piece. My audience on Snapchat was 94% male. So I posted selfies. I posted gym photos. And I got a lot of views and I didn't know what to do with it. They started paying me AdSense in about 2023. And
what do you mean you didn't know what to do with it? It was just gym photos.
Right. So it's like, how do I market that?
Did you not go further?
I ended up going further.
I did. See, that's what I felt like this was leading to.
Yeah.
Where to go?
So it started off as women commenting under my Snapchat photos saying 400 for post, 300 for post.
Huh?
It means they wanted me to promote their private Snapchat or only accounts on my page.
Okay.
So I started accepting that because the photos they would send me would just be them in like jeans and a crop top. So I, for about 3 weeks, started posting their stuff and I was making like an extra $1,200 a week. So then I found out that that's against Snapchat's community guidelines. And I was doing Purely White. Have you heard of those teeth whitening ads? Purely White Deluxe.
No.
They like ended up hiring me once a week to post teeth whitening ads. So I was doing teeth whitening ads on Snapchat every week, twice a week, and I was getting a base salary of $500 a week, sometimes up to $2,000, depending on when it was like a holiday season.
Okay.
So it started that way. It started, I was dabbling, and then all of a sudden I noticed that men were commenting that they would pay me. I put my Venmo in my bio. I started getting Venmos, and then I added a couple select individuals onto my Snapchat and I started selling photos. No nudity.
This is a load of barnacles.
No nudity?
Nope.
Ludity.
Ludity. Like,
well, ludity gets close.
Yeah, but
how much did they spend on that?
Anywhere from $100 a photo to like $500 a photo, and it would just be like bra.
How many photos?
Sometimes 1 to 5.
Okay, what were you making off this?
I don't know. Every week.
So you never went the online. You never went to booty.
So then.
Oh, it continues. Okay.
Then I thought, okay, let me just try only, but not nude.
Okay.
So
it works for a bit.
Right. So I made like $600 in 2 weeks, and then I was just below the IRS, tax. I didn't want to.
Also, just below you being able to pay your bills.
So
that's not much.
Right. I got off, and then I went back on one more time, a year later, and I ended up making like 5,000 or 6,000 in a couple months. Yeah. No nudity.
Yeah, I mean, you're unless you're a very specific person, like the lewds it's not gonna be what takes you there.
Right, but then
it still goes. Please, yes.
End of 2023, very beginning of 2024, a company called Fanfix reached out to me.
Okay.
And this platform is like a soft version of Only. You don't have to put nudity on there. They have the same guidelines as Instagram. So I couldn't do nudity anyway. So I thought, okay, this is a better way to market my content without people expecting more from me. So I went on there.
But the expecting more is what endlessly gets them to keep giving. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go on.
So I had managers on my Snapchat account who were posting for me every single day to the point where they were just recycling old photos of me to keep me on trend. So I was getting in like 100,000 to 1 million story views a day, good traction. So when I started this other subscription account, I set it at $10 and I started promoting it. And the thing is, similar to Only, you could tip the creator 5, 10, 15, however much you want to message with them privately. And I didn't want to do that.
So someone else did it for you?
Yeah. So I ended up making $50,000 in my first month.
What the Okay.
And then 60 in my second.
All from the chat?
Yeah.
Mostly from the chat.
I spent 30 minutes on there a day, and I would post in the main feed, and I would take like 10 to 20 photos, videos. I also had a pole. So I was learning how to pole dance. So it was like online.
Oh,
thing.
that. Okay.
Yeah, but not like.
No hole.
No.
Okay.
No nipple, no nothing.
Uh-huh.
But I would, I bought a bunch of lingerie.
Yeah, but it was close, yeah.
It was close enough. And I would send my managers extra photos and they would go into the chat and bait people for money.
So how many months did you make this much?
I started with 50, 60, and then it leveled out at 20 a month.
That's not bad at all. That is $250,000 a year is not something to complain about.
Definitely not. I stopped that
For why?
summer.
Was it the objectification? Was it like, what was it? Like,
Just feeling like it was very wrong.
why?
Because I felt scammy. I felt like I didn't want to sell that. I didn't want to.
Is it the sexual part? Or?
Yeah, it was the sexual part. It was just
so
the
you're
general
not into
morality.
that. You're
yeah.
in that life. Okay, you went full Christian good girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my managers were not happy.
Did you just say you started social media up again though?
Yeah.
Don't
so
you think that's where it's going to end up? I mean, not that all women end up there, but that is a very common trend today, unless you have a very specific type of content that you're doing, of which I don't think you.
So I deleted my Snapchat. I had 420,000 subscribers on there.
You don't have to go to the extreme.
I know, but it served no purpose. It had no value.
Okay, I'm being told you made $200,000 in 6 months. Where the did that go?
So I paid my managers 15%.
Well, that's fine and that's normal.
Mm-hmm. I traveled a lot. I bought
When was this? How old were you?
24.
So last year.
Yeah. Yep. So I traveled. I went not internationally. I just flew domestic. I was pretty frugal on my travels. However, I purchased my mom a house.
You bought your mom a house?
Yeah.
How much? How much possibly?
Down payment was $70K. So a lot of that went to that. And then not really clothing so much. That's it. I just lived and didn't really think about it because I figured that would last. And then I realized
But you stopped.
I
It
know.
may have.
It would have lasted at least a while. I could have done probably something differently, but I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. May I objectify you for a second? Do I have consent to objectify you?
Sure.
You're hot. They're substantial. She's very cute. She could make money. I'm not saying if you don't want to or it's against your morality, do it. Like, I'm vibing with whatever you want to do. In fact, I would say, probably don't, because it is a little online. Like, it's not great and it gets parasocial and some people have been in danger. We don't like that. However, you could.
I could.
And now you're starting social media back up again. What the is your plan here? Because you're in a normal job now.
Yep. I'm in a normal job and it's sustainable and it's stable and I love it. I've never had a real job like this,
But you're starting
career salary.
online again. That's sketch. Pull up your online. Not any of the naughties.
It's just my TikTok.
That's for the post show. You a stressed person? You got picking on the fingers. I do that as well. I do it from stress.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Really bad.
Not healthy.
Really bad OCD.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I mean, this is substantial. Again, we don't allow people to plug things, so you guys won't know what this is. I will screen record, and we'll put it in here, but we'll blur out the name. Okay, but she has almost 600,000 followers. This is not bad. Let's see. Pinned comment. About to eat.
You think? That was just random. I didn't. Most
You
recent.
look better in person than you do in that video.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus is King. She did go full Christian. I called
did.
that.
Yeah.
Well done. So from tits online to Christian.
And the content that I'm posting now on TikTok is going through case studies of my clients that I
was
see.
going to say, the content you posted on TikTok 3 days ago got 618 views.
Right.
Okay,
So
we're not really going there.
Yeah, I'm not
Day in
banking.
the life. Symptom-free period?
Yeah. So I went from endometriosis to symptom-free periods as part of my story. So,
Huh?
yeah.
What's endometriosis?
Endometriosis is the scar tissue that can build up inflammation around the uterus and causes like really bad, painful periods for women.
Why are you doing that?
I don't anymore.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, but I specialize in helping women with their
Did
hormone
you get
health.
it like removed?
No.
This is not. I do not have. I'm not.
No.
I have an asshole.
Yeah, it's a little different.
I've had a skin tag thing there once. That hurt.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good. Can you help me with that?
Potentially.
Post-show.
But yeah, 99% of my clients are female, and they're usually struggling with some sort of hormonal imbalances. So that's what I work with. And I have my personal experience because I regulated my nervous system, and now I don't deal with that.
The hat goes a long way.
Appreciate it. Yeah, the forehead.
No, not the forehead. It just balances you out.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're a hat girl.
I like my bucket hats, preferably. Is that like a thing in Texas? Do people wear bucket hats? Am I going to be?
It's whatever you want to be.
All right.
It's whatever. See, you're still doing a little teasy. This is a little, because dudes will go for that.
Yeah.
It's all about periods, and I don't think. Here's the thing. Unfortunately, no one gives a because you're not getting views.
I'm just hoping that something, like just keeping stuff active, I never know what can happen in the future with it.
Ooh, the dyed hair.
Yeah, I did that for 5.5 years. That's kind of how my TikTok blew up. Because I had blue hair. Yeah, for a really long time. This is recent. I know, okay. Hey.
Is that natural?
This is natural, yes.
That's natural.
I did like it. I really enjoyed it. I was a hair model, so I got paid a couple times a year to model at hair shows.
Oh, see, here. This is back on the tees.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? And that's what dudes are. So we're not trying to sell it because this is on the tees as well. Like, what's the content we're trying to do?
I'm
okay.
Just trying to cater towards my ladies at this point.
But are we trying to make a career after? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I have a career.
Okay, so we're not trying to career on this.
No.
We want to do this. Good.
This is side. If I got paid $10 from TikTok in the past month for starting back up.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done.
$10.
Well done.
Yeah.
I'm being told, I guess your mom's house is this first one. So you put $70,000 down, but did you take out the mortgage or did she?
I did.
For your mom, you took out a mortgage?
Yeah, she pays sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
What is sometimes?
She was, and then
I love the heart of it.
I know.
One of my goals is to pay off my parents' mortgage. So, I mean, I get it, but like, what the
2024, May 2024, I bought it. She paid June, July, August, September, and then we got hit by hurricanes, 2 hurricanes back to back.
Last year? Okay, I was going to say, because nothing's really happened this year.
Yeah, last year. And she's a full-time DJ. So she lost all of her gigs for about 2 months.
What the
Yeah.
You're a full-time DJ, not reliable income, and you're getting a mortgage under your name with the expectation of her paying for it. I can see what would go wrong.
Yep.
What does she bring in normally when she has her equipment not destroyed by Helena or whatever the it last year?
$4,000 to $5,000 a month.
No, this is a monthly payment of $2,421. That's insane. That's half her income. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself?
Okay. So this was my thought process. She called me one day and she said, "Hey, I'm moving from my rental and I am going to try and save money. So I'm going to move into a trailer park. And I have a 17-year-old sister." And I said, "Over my dead body, you're going to move her into a trailer park."
But it's 1 year, right?
2 years. Back then, she was 16. So she was like a sophomore. So my mom, I didn't want her to go that route because
And the only option was, instead of maybe covering her rent for a year because you thought you were making an infinite amount of money forever, is to get into a 30-year mortgage?
Yes.
And by the way, an 8% interest rate is... That's not even where rates were.
Yeah. So it's an A-frame and it's really cute. And she said, when
I don't even know
when my sister is out of school, we're gonna turn it into an Airbnb or a rental.
Oh, good luck.
And we have a good amount of land.
Good luck. Airbnb market. Yeah, you're in Florida, but guess what? Tourism market.
I disagree.
You disagree. However, metrics do not. Tourism to the United States has fallen substantially this year.
It's a really cute rental.
Is it on the beach?
It's less than a mile from the beach. And it's like
I mean, yeah,
a mile
you'll probably
from
get some here and there.
But
it's also St. Petersburg?
So that one is in Tarpon Springs.
Is that where we go? Do we go to Tarpon Springs?
It's a really old Greek city, and it's super quaint for like married couples.
I'm getting a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's cute.
Okay, well done. Yeah, you got an 8% rate on this house. And I mean, you kind of suggested that she hasn't paid since last.
She paid back. So we both got a forbearance. So I got a forbearance on both properties.
You own a house.
Oh,
For
yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, I do. So
Why did I have a note you were considering moving to Texas if you have 2 houses there?
that's also that's a lot to get into.
But also your job.
I work remote.
You have a house, but when did you get this house, this other house?
2023.
So that was before boobies.
Yes. That was based off of just brand deals, social media, you know. So I was doing pretty well. And then I got a lot of money and I spent it really fast.
It's all gone. It has to be.
It's all gone.
Because there's nowhere on the show unless you have substantial debt. Okay.
So she paid up until, we took out the forbearance, then she was behind, but then she ended up reconciling that in the springtime. She was ahead, she was on time. And then July, August, September, she did not pay.
This year.
And
Now what?
the only reason I was able to reconcile July, August was because my grandmother sold her house for cash and she gifted me. Yeah.
Why?
I didn't have the money. My mom didn't either.
Well, why'd your grandma gift her own money? She gifted you the payments for the mortgage?
Yeah, July, August.
Are you going to sell? Why are you moving to Texas?
So it's a lower cost of living. And I also, I said a prayer and I said, God, I'll go wherever you want me to go. And he pointed Fort Worth out to me. And it's a whole thing. So I have a tenant renting out.
Fort Worth?
Yeah. I don't know what's in Fort Worth.
The rodeo and...
Yeah, it seems nice.
That's drivable infrastructure.
Yeah. So So I have 2 properties. I'm a little bit, it feels drowning. Yeah, very much.
Well, I think Brandon from Fort Worth, the translator of the show, you know him, was quite interested until he heard all the Christian prayer stuff because dude needs to stick it in order for him to...
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
Continue it. Yeah, sticking it in?
Yeah, it's a deal breaker for me.
We wait till marriage.
Yes.
You too. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck, guys. We'll send you on a vlog date after this.
Great.
Well done. Maybe if you're lucky, Brandon, by the 3rd date, you'll get a handheld.
Maybe.
It's so interesting because you literally were posting, it had to be a half an inch away from full hole exposure in areola.
I didn't even do really provocative poses or anything.
Okay. And then mom's house, we still want to keep it?
Trying, yeah.
With mom staying in there? So you said move out once. Where's she apparently supposed to go post sister moving out?
That we don't know. I think she wants to buy a van and do van life.
What the f is wrong with your mom? She sounds so weird. For an older person.
Yeah.
If it was you.
It's, yeah.
What are you showing me?
The skin issues is from, we have an interesting dynamic. So I'm pretty much the mom and she's pretty much, yeah. So when you hear us on the phone talking, you'd be like, I don't know who's who, kind of. I give a lot of advice. I try not to lecture her because then she gets really mad.
Well, yeah, I don't think parents like that from kids.
Yeah.
Specifically. I guess we'll look at the grandma's house first, and then we'll get into these other statements, not grandma's, mom's house, and then we have a lot of credit cards to go through. But $6,000 is what comes in. Yeah, I would say if you have to make a $2,500 payment on one house, and then you have another house as well, and we're trying to move. When are you moving to Fort Worth by?
September 27th. I'm driving out here.
It's official.
Yeah.
Wait,
I have
we're
a place.
in September.
I have a place.
This is in 10 days.
Yes.
Wait, what the why?
What do you, I'm flying back and then I'm driving out here.
Why do you have to do this now?
Because that's timeline.
No, you're...
I have a tenant for my place. And I'm
you
paying
spend
less.
identical to what you make.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, compared to payroll, you actually spent $400 more than you make.
Yeah.
You have substantial debt, not mortgages. We're talking over $20,000. All debt combined, we're talking almost $500,000. No, actually, no, because there is an additional Chase Inc. card with $9,000, and then Wells Fargo $10,005. Wells Fargo bank card $1,500. How are you moving?
Because I have a tenant who's taking over my mortgage, and I am moving into a place that's
hopefully,
cheaper.
if there's no expenses that pop up, do you have a rental property management company?
I don't, but my neighbor,
Oh, your neighbor? Your neighbor what?
she's really reliable with stuff if I need her over there in like 2 minutes.
Oh, you're
Yeah, so Fort Worth, my rent here is $1,300, and my tenants are paying $2,000 at my home. So I am going to be spending significantly less.
just don't get it. Away
living
from the
here.
beach, away from the tropic, away from the food.
No, it's
to
devastating.
Fort Worth.
I love St. Pete.
Maybe your prayer was wrong and you needed a second one.
Don't think so. The living situation I got here is pretty great.
Yes, because no one wants to live there. It's out of desperation.
No, not at all.
Come on.
Okay, but it was nice not having the finances to be able to go on Airbnb. So I found the place I'm staying on Airbnb. Host. It's a 4-bedroom. I do have 3 roommates, but they're all awesome. So I'm happy about it. I like being with people. I'm
What
an
if one's a
extrovert.
gay?
So?
New Age Christian.
No.
Oh.
I love everybody.
But when they bring over a flap to flap with?
Just because I don't agree with someone's lifestyle
There
doesn't
it
mean I'm
is.
going to be.
There it is.
Yeah.
Fire and brimstone.
Ah. Are you trying to like classify the type of Christianity based on, okay.
No, I'm f***ing with you. But you're
Fair.
also going to be living in a roommate situation, going from owning a house to living in a roommate situation.
So
Trust me, I fuck with everyone. I fuck with the Christians, I fuck with the gays, I fuck with the blacks, I fuck with the Mexicans, I fuck with everyone.
I know. So the cool thing is the first 6 months of this year, I hosted workstay volunteers in my house. So I was living with people anyways.
You say these people are great. How much do you know about them?
I just met them. I really enjoy their company. We have similar
Is
values.
it 3 women?
Yeah.
3 hardcore Christian women.
Yeah.
Oh, Fort Worth, ladies and gentlemen.
We get along. We've had sleepover parties already. Some friends have come over from one of the girls.
Christian women having sleepover parties.
Yes. They made cookies. That's about it. That's all we got.
Taste
For
of the
tea for you.
cookie.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I would like to see.
So, yes, it's a good situation. I'm happy with it. And I'm going to be spending less money out here than I would at home. Granted, I would love to
I
go back
hope
to
so.
St.
You'll be
Pete.
depressed in your car-infested infrastructure that the only thing you'll want to do is escape and go spend money or order things to your house.
There's trails, there's lakes. I walk. I watch the sunset, like relatively.
The sun always sets, no matter where you are. That is
Yeah,
true.
so we're good. I got things to occupy me. It's fine. I'll be fine.
That happens once a day, by the way, and it's usually late.
Yeah. We're
What
good.
do you think your finances are? Score 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Like a 2 just because I have real estate?
You do have real estate. I don't know. Well, let's
I
see if
don't know
it's
if
even
it'll-
good real estate, though. I mean, that's the big question. Okay, if you want to know where you stand in the world of finances and if you should start an OF, go to calebhammer.com, take the Hammer Financial Score quiz. See where you stand, where you need to improve, where you need to do better. It is free, only takes a few minutes. And also, if you don't want to be like a guest who shows up on this show and has to start an OF to pay their bills, make sure you download the DollarWise budgeting app. That's what this show is powered by. It is my preferred and favorite budgeting app. Take the free trial, and if you like it, sign up for the annual version to save a lot of money. And when you do, I'll sign my budget-friendly cookbook and mail it directly to you. And there's only a couple months of that left, and then they're going to go away forever. Dollarwise.com to learn more. All right, so again, yeah, this mom house. Let's write down the debt because this is a situation. I'm gonna have you pull up the address while I write down the information.
Okay. Beautiful.
You allowed to use screens in your denomination?
Yes.
What denomination are you? I was raised Wesleyan.
I don't
I think it's
really
Midwest.
have a denomination, but I would say I'm more Pentecostal.
Is that stoning the gays or is that bringing them in?
It's like just very spiritual, like
Hippie.
just, the Pentecostals speak in tongues. Yeah, they pray very charismatically, and they believe in healing and like all the things
Well,
that
except for
were
the
back
tongue
then.
thing, it sounds like Christianity, but
Yeah,
you're just making sounds, perhaps?
I don't know. I don't do it.
May you make a sound for us right now?
I don't know what to do. I don't know. It sounds like they know what they're doing.
I just love an example.
I don't know. Bro.
What have you heard before?
Bro. Like they just go and they like move their tongue really fast.
What is that doing?
And it's apparently speaking in the heavenlies and like to the heavenly realms. And let's say you were prophesying or talking to someone or praying over someone in a different language, they may be able to understand what they are saying or be able to feel the Holy Spirit more through that. I don't know. That's the one like debatable. I'm not quite sure. I haven't researched it that much, but I've been around people that speak in tongues. I've been to Pentecostal churches where they're all like going for it. And it's an interesting experience. It's pretty powerful.
It's good tongue practice
Yeah.
for the sleepovers.
Great.
It's weird. I don't know. Again, I was raised Wesleyan. I don't know. Religion. I am. I'm a believer of God. It's very interesting.
What's
Like
Wesleyan?
that's where I am. I think it's Midwest. I don't know, like a sub-denomination. That's just what I was
Gotcha.
raised. But I've never heard of like da.
I don't know. I didn't go to the church to find a denomination. I
Okay,
just
here's
read.
Mom's house. It looks like something out of a
It's a little fairy home.
Tim Horton movie.
It's cute.
Cute is luckily a subjective word. Yeah,
That wasn't a
Yeah.
good reaction.
it is definitely a form of an A.
Yeah. It has a balcony in the back. It's a 2-story.
Brandon?
It's cute.
Okay. Lots of questionable reactions. Also, especially for the renting and the Airbnb, looking at the street view and stuff, it looks just like a very trashy area. Is that where someone's going to want an Airbnb?
I don't think it's trashy. The houses on the street are pretty nice. Like in the neighborhood.
Dude, I'm doing street view around it. It looks like a trailer park.
Yeah, there's a trailer park nearby.
Also, it's close to the bayou, not even the ocean. Right?
It's close to the ocean, Sunset, and Fred Howard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's an equity position in the house, thank goodness, but that's mostly because you put it down. Other than what you put down, what did you buy it for?
$327.
Well, that's what it's worth, apparently. So good luck if you have to sell this because you will lose money after fees and whatnot and closing costs and all the goodies.
Yeah. Really.
Hope you don't. But again, where's Mama gonna go? Did you answer that?
A van.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, and that's certain that you're gonna be able to rent this house out and not pay this mortgage. She's agreed to this.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just, yeah. So we're caught up to September, but the grace period was September 15th. And I texted her yesterday and we have not paid the mortgage for September. So it's a $95 late fee every couple weeks until she pays
What are
it.
we doing?
Yeah,
Till she pays it, and you're not going to because you don't have the money, right?
right.
What the f-
Sister doesn't work and she doesn't work.
Well, that's fine. I mean, your sister's not necessarily required to. It's good to get some work experience, but
Yeah.
yeah, you're behind. Total due 5,000. Sake.
So that was covered.
Yeah, but now it's not again.
Right.
So we're about to have a double payment again, and Grandma's not going to give it this time. This is
It's really bad. Yeah. Oops.
wait long enough without someone coming in to bail, and you lose the house, and that 70's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. If worst case scenario, I am going to have to make a tough decision and get renters in there that will actually pay. My relationship with my mom has been rocky.
Maybe,
I really
but
don't want to
your
have to do that.
sister's
But
there, and
it's
again,
hard.
the mom relationship. Are you gonna kick her out?
Right.
Are you?
I really hope it doesn't get to that point.
And then there's your house, and then we'll get into the, juicy debt specifically. But if we're talking about the, obviously these are massive expenses, and we're moving to Fort Worth. How did the Fort Worth come to you?
I prayed about it, and then as I was going to sleep, I heard a voice that told me. Well, it was my voice. It wasn't like a deep, dark, mysterious voice.
Well, that's a very normal thing when you go to sleep to hear a voice.
Yes.
You're in that mixture between dream space and space
beta.
especially when you're very stressed. That could be a common thing that pops up. I mean, it's rare, but it's a normal thing.
Yeah. So there was a location, and then it was like confirmations over the past couple of months. I didn't actually seek out tenants.
Targeted ads after you searched Fort Worth?
No, like more physical, because I was serving with my church, and I was in a kitchen helping refurnish.
You are a woman.
Yes. And I went down and
She likes it. She's a trad Christian.
I saw a book, and it was from the woman that we were refurnishing the house for. And it was a Bible study. And at the bottom, there was a location of the ministry that it was from, and it was Fort Worth, Texas. And then after that, I kind of started to research Fort Worth, and I'm like, okay, I could
live in a highway. Yay.
I could live there if I had to. So then I said, all right, well, I'm not going to look for tenants if this is really where I'm supposed to end up. I know that God will provide me a tenant. And within 3 weeks, one of my old friends who I recently reconnected with reached out to me looking for a place in St. Pete. And lo and behold, she ended up signing the lease a few weeks later. And in that meantime, I found the place that I'm living now. And if, for what it's worth, my neighbor parks 2 vans on my front yard.
Oh,
$200
you're
extra
not
a month.
selling it. Oh, if it's that kind of neighborhood. Okay, on this house, you owe $193,480.45. Minimum monthly payment, $1,705.41. I've also come to the light.
You have?
I've come to the light.
Okay. Yeah.
But man, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember being a...
I really wasn't. I was in a long-term relationship.
Oh, you should have been a...
I had one hookup.
That's a single
One
one
experience, and then was like, no, not for me.
Listen, they use someone hears now and they hear insulting, but I love being a... So much fun. It's a praise, honestly. If you call me a...
Yeah.
That means I was getting laid, right?
There's actually a biblical term.
Sure. I bet. What does it mean? Amazing man?
Sure. We'll go with that. Yeah. I believe you were and still are.
No, I've become a better man.
Mm-hmm. Wanted a family.
I do want a family.
Yeah.
Barely equity position in this house. What did you put down on it? What did you buy this for?
I bought it for $247.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's barely gone up. So you're probably, again, if you had to sell this today, you would lose money. What's your rent?
$2,000.
Oh, okay. That's honestly not a lot of wiggle room, because $2,000 when you're setting money aside 3% at a minimum basis for any future vacancy, and an additional 3% minimum for any future repairs, which, by the way, that's honestly not enough. I would double those each. You're not making money. But at least you're covering the cost. But if a roof has to be replaced, which...
2022 roof.
Maybe. Okay. It's a small house, right? Very small.
It's $1,200.
Oh, it's a 2-bed, 1-bath. Who the would buy this from you? Because it's a very interesting thing. People don't buy these houses anymore. There'd have to be some kind of business opportunity. 102 square foot. Yeah.
With the garage, it's larger. But I didn't have any plans on selling it, honestly. And I have a decent sized backyard, so I can put a secondary structure on it eventually. But
I don't know if I'd do that, honestly. Okay, let's move on from the real estate. But you got a 6% rate on here. Here's the juice. Oh, she's ashamed. She just...
What?
And she's ashamed, and...
All right, we'll get into the juice, I guess.
I used to feel very bad when back at 15, 16.
Yeah.
You're the first,
thing.
I don't think we've had, it's just so interesting to talk about your religion, because we just don't have people that are just, religious on the show.
I know.
So this is such a different conversation. I'm so goony right now. I'm goony for religion. Sapphire preferred, $3,870.20. What is going on with this card?
So I went on a trip for my dance team. We were competing and
Booty on stage?
no,
That's illegal.
actually, I did not. But I went and I
went and
put
watched?
I was on stage, but I'm on a hip hop. I was on a competitive hip hop team out in Orlando.
Hip-hop. Now that's the devil's music.
And that's what makes it look like hip hop.
Not necessarily. It is secular. It depends on the messaging. We did Dance to Get It Shoddy by Lloyd. So it was a sacrifice to leave that behind. That was definitely one of my loves.
Continue.
So I went there. I put the Airbnb that we were all staying at on my card, and then I had
Why did
people.
you pay for that?
Because
But did you take the money that they gave you and pay on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe 80% of
Okay,
them.
why? Why not the total?
Because they
Why is
they
it
all
on
paid at
you to
different
put it on
intervals.
your card?
Because I like to mom, I guess, and I wanted to a space where I knew that I would like, and I wanted to make sure that I was covering the groceries and stuff, and I looped the grocery cost into the stay, so I had people pay for everything so that I could do a big Costco haul when I got there.
Oh,
So a lot of that was like
I mean, dude, this is almost maxed out. This is almost maxed out.
That did
and
have-
it was over maxed out at the beginning of the month by far. And he still purchased $202.48. Well, $95.26 of interest accrued. Hey, if you don't purchase on this and you make your minimum 3 payments, how long does it take to pay off?
probably like 15.
14, pretty close.
So it had
It's as long as you can get married in the church, right?
I guess it had a balance.
I don't know. That's more Catholicism.
Yes.
Actually, that's more like 8.
Okay. Anyways, $18,000 was my limit until the summer, and then they dropped it to $4,000. So
Good. Probably because you're looking like an untrustworthy person. Listen,
Yeah.
I'll let you use the Fizz card, debit card that builds credit, because at least you can't f yourself like you are with this. But this is crazy.
it is crazy.
Do you drink? Do you do any drugs? I'm so interested. You're like you're a creature I want to study. Your life. Like, you're living such an interesting life because no one your age does this.
No, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs at all.
What's your vice? Do you do caffeine?
My vice is picking at my skin.
Do you do caffeine?
No. That's like a lot for me. That's like Brendan told me it was 60 milligrams.
Uh-oh. She talked to Brandon before.
Little tough.
Uh-oh. Brandon and her had tea before the show.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Sticking it in the butt. Later.
My vice is sweets. I like sweets. That's about it.
Okay. I was very curious. This is a very odd episode. But tea, boba, that's caffeine.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, but boba tea?
It's illegal, potentially.
What do you mean?
Caffeine's illegal for a lot.
Of religions?
The
Like
Mormons.
FLDS? Yeah, I'm not Mormon.
Well, who was right? Who gets into heaven?
I'm afraid it was the Mormons.
There's not many denominations of Christianity and like, what's it called?
I don't know.
What's Robert? Robert was raised something weird.
But like, I'm not religious. I have a relationship with God, but I go to like a non-denominational
You eat pork?
church. Yeah.
Rebel. Okay.
My statements are very rebellious, as you can see.
Instacart, not really a good use of money when we can't pay off our fucking cards. Then yeah, there's the Airbnb, but that was the small minority of like what you're doing actually. And then Starbucks. You've had fees this year. I think that's probably the annual fee though. And $358 of interest accrued.
Yeah, pretty bad. I will say I was spending a lot more the first half of the year because I had workstay volunteers living with me. So they were helping me. This was the time where I was still like, I can do it. I can make a living off of social media and hosting in-person events. And I'll
Is that
just
why
start
you
doing
bought
that.
like one of those like $1,000 like bullshit online courses? Which there's many good ones, but even
Yeah.
still, all of our educational stuff, it's like the debt class, the budget class, the investing class, the real estate class, the recession class, the beginner class, all that which has the lowest refund rate in the industry by far and changed tens of thousands of people's lives. Literally that, people can get all of it for, what is it, $197?
Yeah.
Oh, what the You spent $1,000 on some bullshit online thing that probably doesn't have anywhere close to what we have?
Yeah.
To get access to a private Discord. Oh my goodness, tell me about it.
That was back in December, right before 2025. I was like, this is my last ditch effort in trying to redo socials and see if I can make a living. Still just brand
don't
deals.
Post about periods. Like no one gives a
Yeah. So
I mean, there's advice number one.
I'm not passionate about like the stuff that I was posting before. So I just did that and I tried, but
you have to decide, like,
I
do
do.
I always want to film this show? Not necessarily.
yeah.
But it's my career.
Yeah. So I bought $1,000 course because I met the people in person and they made it
what
seem
was
like
it?
it was, they were giving me brand deals to post like face masks and stuff. And so I basically broke
If you
even.
have to buy into making money,
Yeah, it was, yeah.
very pyramid-y almost in a way.
Yeah, I
mean, it
have
probably
been in
wasn't
some
from
of
a
those.
technical. You have.
Yep. I was in a multi-level marketing company.
I'm not shocked. It seems you kind of follow and fall into things quite easily.
Yeah, my parents got me into
Have
it.
you been in a cult?
I would consider that. It was pretty culty, but no. Like a religious
Your parents
cult, no.
got you into the pyramid?
Yep.
How the
I was 16. They started with this company called Isogenics. I went to with them. Yep. And then when I turned 18, they signed me up under them. And they told me that I was going to make a bunch of money going to college selling meal replacement shakes and cleanses to broke college students. And that did not go very far.
The course that you got, the $1,000 one, was there 100% money back guarantee no matter what?
I don't think so.
Never buy one unless you do. Because all courses, listen, online, again, there aren't actually good ones. We do some good ones. I'm friends with people that do some good ones. But if they don't have a 100% money back guarantee no matter what, no questions asked like we do, then I wouldn't trust it. Because that means they're just trying to capture your money and run.
Yep.
We're confident that we provide value. So people are willing to like, okay, yes, you like, let me pay you for the value.
Yeah.
Like, what the
I
That's
know.
insane.
I know. I spent a lot of money on courses thinking that
Wait,
it
how
was
much?
investments.
How much?
So
How the much?
I was spending $1,000 a month on business coaching before I got into this career. Like, I'm a W-2 as of February, but before that, I was really trying to build my private nutrition practice. And for a while it worked because I was getting the traction on social media, but then when that died, I didn't want to pay for ads. So I thought that I could hire for tools, resources to systematize things because it sucked. It sucked wearing all the hats, pun intended, because I was like the marketing person, I was the salesperson, I was the website tech, I was the dietitian. It just became so overwhelming. So I was like, let me take some of this off my plate. Let me hire people that could actually support me.
The business coaches were friends of yours, though?
Yeah.
Friends of
Physical
yours?
therapists.
Here's the thing, dude. Even fucking literally a valet the other day at a sushi restaurant. He's like, oh, I'm a fan of yours. Man, I've always been interested in taking the classes. And I just literally emailed Lindsay and we just gave him the classes. If they're friends of you, like, that's just a random person I met. If they're friends of yours, why the fuck are they charging?
That was their business.
Yeah, but they're friends of yours. This is my business, but I don't like...
I never learned that. Everything in my life has been transactional. Yeah. So I don't, if it's a friend, I'm paying for their time. If it's a friend, they're paying for my time. That was just how I thought things went.
That's weird. I mean, it can. I like supporting friends if they have a business, but if they require and they're not even willing to offer, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, so that was $12,000
Are you saying you've
total.
never helped out a friend without them paying?
I have now that I realize that that's okay.
Wow. Very Christian of you. Okay.
Yeah, this is new.
Okay. Platinum card, Visa, Wells Fargo, all of them combined to the Cash-Wise Visa Platinum. Well done. What's going on with this card? You purchased $1,131, $22.93 of interest accrued. Made a $25 payment. Kill me now. It's a $42 minimum monthly payment now with a balance of $1,812.63. 11 years to pay off if you don't purchase, which, good luck based on what we've seen. What's going on with this card?
Couldn't tell you. I literally just spent on my cards. A lot of that was me before I transferred all of my recurring, like my monthly business expenses onto my business debit card, which I have now done, realized is consistently.
Business debit card, you made what? What did you say, $20 last month? In your business?
No, so my self-pay clients, I make between 800 and 1,000.
So are you setting money aside for taxes for that?
Yes.
You are. How much?
Well, I was.
And then?
I'm currently paying.
Oh,
Yeah,
Paying
my
what?
2024 on a payment plan. So
2024.
Yeah.
What about 2025s?
So I'm making about $800 to $1,000
Are you
a
making
month.
quarterly estimates?
Not right now, no.
You're gonna be forced to.
I'm gonna-
You'd
yeah.
think this year, but probably next.
I did in
Or face
2024.
penalties. You did. Now you're gonna be facing penalties then. This year you will be facing penalties.
Yeah.
If you're not hitting them. In fact, yesterday, Q3's estimated was due.
Yep.
Did you pay?
Nope.
Good. You faced about, I think, a 10%, 12% penalty, I think.
Yeah. That's
They scale as
because
the year goes on.
now that I have a W-2, I was thinking that
Oh, wait, W-2. I'm confused. Are you contractor or W-2?
I'm a W-2
Okay, then you don't.
and I have my LLC still on the side. So I make the vast majority from that W-2 now, and that
okay.
LLC is supplementary. So by 2026, getting a pay off or
So I'm sorry, what's going on with this card?
probably monthly stuff, probably
Apple
matcha.
Bill, High Store Phoenix. You got some
Oh, yeah, I was
Costco there.
traveling.
Dutch Bros, Grounds on 2nd.
Yeah, that was my Arizona trip.
Coffee, going in and getting some BS, from the gas station. Hip Hop International.
Yep.
Naughty, naughty. Devils hockey team.
Whoa! Wait, what was that one?
I bought $37.84.
It was at the arena. I bought popcorn watching the finals. Yeah.
Going in and getting some bullshit. Zen Burger, Apple Bill. $100 in interest this year so far. $25.24. Pull up your phone. I want full access, and I know I'm not going to stumble upon anything bad in there with you. So
Where are we going?
again, this is the least risky phone I think I've ever had. Okay,
Yeah,
we
sure.
have iCloud Plus. That's fine. Obviously, it's not great always. When we're dying in debt. Chatbox, but it's pending cancel.
Yeah.
Chatbox. I don't even know what that is. CapCut also pending cancel. But you're trying to get back on the social media game.
Yeah.
And Dell, Focus Sleep, but also pending cancel. And we've had a lot of subscriptions as well. It looks like you get lots of subs and then you. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Amazon's not downloaded. Do you do Amazon?
I have an Amazon Prime, but I don't really buy anything other than for friends who need Amazon Prime. I'll buy stuff for them
Which they
occasionally.
better pay you immediately.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
The CEO of this company is gay.
Thanks for the information.
You can shop smart. Mm-hmm. We love Tim Apple. Big fan. Made my stocks go woo.
We don't touch that.
Well, stocks is greed. And greed.
Okay. I see where you're getting.
$3,038.93. By the way, I'm gooning and gaffing with her. I very much respect religion.
We are not offended.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Plus I have permission. So don't take too offense to it. Okay, $1,076.56 of purchases on here with $73.57 of interest accruing. $104 minimum monthly payment. We owe $3,038.93. This is the built card. You'd think you're paying rent on here, but one, we don't have rent yet. Anyway, that's the whole point of this card, though. What's going on with this card?
I got it when I did have a rent payment, so I used it, paid it off, no problem. I started using it more when I maxed out those 0% interest APR cards because from the time I basically went 8 months unemployed. So in those 8 months between stopping all my social media stuff, AKA fanfics.
How'd you survive?
0% interest. All my
Why
bills.
didn't you do anything for 8 months?
I did.
What'd you
trying
do?
I was being still consistent on social media, but like we mentioned, it wasn't getting me anywhere. I wasn't getting any new clients. I was just maintaining the ones that I had. And $800 to $1,000 a month was not cutting it. So finally in February, I was humble enough to get a real job. I was never really taught that I could get a real job.
Humility is required for you, so.
Yeah. I was supposed to be a millionaire entrepreneur per my parents. So I just went, I rode that wave. I was like, We're going to try.
What hit? What hit where you went from, I'm going to post almost my full online, almost, but not really, to I can't do this? What was the moment?
There wasn't really a specific moment. I just started.
Well, deleting the Snapchat's an extreme. So what, like, walk me through it.
I was doing fanfics consistently and still making like $20,000 a month. I realized I just like felt empty. I'm like, what is literally all of this for? You know, the
Money.
the standard. Yeah. And I just felt really crappy.
Yeah.
And I
Fair
didn't want to
enough.
keep doing it.
Yeah, that's a good reason. I'm glad you actually stopped. Because if
it.
you felt that way and you didn't stop, which many people do because they're all of a sudden they feel like it's their only way they can make their living, that sucks because they're strapped in a chat or in a cycle of having to sexualize themselves online. And that sucks. I think if you want to sexualize yourself online, you know, go for it. I don't give a but I don't like when people feel trapped. And the fact that you actually said, you know what, good, I'm just going to fully back away and even delete something with 600,000 followers, 20,000 hours a month, respect.
I appreciate
Respect.
it. Thanks.
That's big. Not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah.
I
That's really
will
the end
say
of
on the
it.
complete opposite side of the moral spectrum, my retirement plan before the day I just turn off the internet and no one ever sees me again is to post my asshole on OnlyFans. That's it. That is it. It is a one-hole pic,
Okay.
very expensive, and then no one hears from me again. That is my exit
Interesting.
plan.
That is a interesting exit plan.
And it's a nice hole too.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Okay.
stay tuned. We're probably years away, but
All right.
it'll be there nice and puckered up.
Yeah, I don't have to agree with that lifestyle.
You're not purchasing it?
No, I'm sorry.
What the Thought you were a fan of the
that's
show.
stretch. I started watching it like a month ago, I will admit.
A month ago? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bad mother. Going in and getting some bullshit. Best pet insurance, $80. Okay. You have a pet.
I do.
What?
A Great Dane.
Ooh. Okay, I wish you brought the Great Dane. I'm such a fan of Great Danes. Oh, they're so cool.
If this was scheduled later on, I would have brought him.
Okay, Prime Video, Lyft Ride, Chipotle, Amazon Prime, T-Boba, Starbucks.
Yeah.
I've seen the Book of Mormon, the play, the musical.
Yeah.
When the man has his little dream, his goon dream, when he's a bad boy, there's Starbucks cups jumping around.
Oh, I believe
Very
it.
scary.
That stuff's addicting.
Really?
I'm gonna
Starbucks is
I'm gonna denounce Starbucks.
Me too, because it tastes like horrible. Okay, better practice downtown, practice better. The Clean Life and Viet Shack. Now, if we're actually talking about this, I know I've done a lot of religious goof, whatever, this conversation, but there's actually one real thing, okay? Because all this has been just around. But one real thing. Do you tithe?
I do.
Because that's a big part when it comes to these financial conversations. What are you at?
10% every
Because
paycheck.
it's impossible for me to take that away. Because like I can take away someone's going and around and doing all this dumb stuff. I can take away someone's only spending. It's impossible to take away someone's like core belief they will like refuse in every humanly way possible.
Yep. So that's 10% out every paycheck. So biweekly.
It's hard.
I know.
And you don't even do the tongue.
No.
You look lesbian too.
Wow. Okay. Is it the haircut?
Can we bring in our correspondent to get a confirmation? Of course. I need a ranking. Our residential lesbian correspondent, everyone, Aaron. I need a how lesbian is she scale just from this 0 to 10 on the Hammer lesbian scale.
What car do you drive?
I drive a Toyota 4Runner.
That in modern terms is gayer than a Subaru. How many cats do you own?
0.
Okay.
I have a dog.
Are you religious?
I am.
How religious?
I have a strong relationship with Jesus.
Well, she has girl sleepovers. Girl sleepovers.
I love women.
And they practice. They practice.
Oh, he answered our question for us.
also practice tongues. Do it again.
Lip movement is like a 2 on the lesbian scale.
The overall vibe.
I gotta be honest with you. The hat is similar to what my girlfriend wore in her high school graduation photos, and your wristband there. It's kind of shoving it in my face, so I'm gonna go with like a 7 out of 10 on the lesbian scale. The 4Runner was huge.
Yeah.
That was a
bag, I guess.
curveball.
Okay, well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for our resident correspondent.
Thank you, Aaron.
Aaron, you smell different today. No. So you asked. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have answered if you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your Hammer Lesbian score, go to calebhammer.com/lesbian. Oh my goodness. Well, this is neither lesbian nor straight, but you just paid $10,000 for a finance course? A finance course? You get all of ours for free, but even if not at dollarwise.com, it's $197. What the are we doing here?
Those business coaches that I was paying $1,000 a month, when I started making a lot of money, like that $50K month on Fanfics, I said, hey, I don't know what I'm doing with my finances. So they referred me to somebody who has a school community that does weekly stuff. I had a financial coach. It wasn't even a financial advisor.
You get a little more hand-holding. That's nice,
Yeah.
but does that scale it to 10 times the cost?
It was
No,
pretty.
100 times the cost almost.
Yeah, 10,000. I will say that person did save me money come tax season, but
That's a CPA. You just talked to a CPA. That would have cost you $1,000.
it was one piece of advice that he gave me
What was it?
to file as an S corp. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I filed as an S corp for 2024, and I had employees during 2024.
For what?
Personal assistance.
For what?
Because I was traveling a lot and I needed help
Oh,
with my
why
dog
were you
in my house.
traveling? You were just posting almost
I had friends that like to travel, so I traveled
for
with
fun.
Yeah.
And you had 2 to book your travel?
just to like babysit my dog, to be quite honest, and grocery shop and like maintain the house while I was gone.
There's third-party services that do
I
that on
know.
the cheap.
I know. They were my friends and I wanted to hire them. So I paid them $25 an hour.
Oh, my
part-time.
gosh. So 10,000 hours and we learned to do S Corp.
Yes.
Wow.
That was
Ladies and gentlemen, we conquered the business world. Really got a good return on it. Did you save 10,000 hours in taxes?
I saved about 20,000.
Okay, well, that's good. A CPA would have done that for a cost of 1,000.
Yeah. My CPA is $850.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you've had a late fee this year so far on this card. Oh, yeah. Oh, you betcha.
Really?
Betcha. You betcha, kiddo.
Really?
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 Oh, this is the built card?
Oh, yeah.
That was unexpected, I will say.
Always happens.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to Financial Audit. $401.92 of interest accrued this year so far. We're talking thousands at this point by the end of the year. This is crazy.
I'm nauseous.
What, because a lesbian was just in the room for like 30 seconds? It hits you that hard? I love the lesbians. Don't we love the lesbians, ladies and gentlemen? Big fans.
We do.
Oh, we?
Yeah.
Wells Fargo Signify Business Essentials card. What's going on with this?
I was paying for my business coaching on there and then just other business expenses. And then I'm not
You
sure.
just had 206 hours of purchases. So what the is that?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm looking at my accounts now that I applied to come on the show a month ago. What the you'd be able to tell me what it is. You'd be able to tell me what the it is.
Like, it was not streamlined. All my business expenses, all my personal expenses, all my travel expenses were all kind of everywhere.
$47 minimum monthly payment purchase. How much do you travel?
Not as much now.
Good. $1,518.13 is what's owed on here with a $47 minimum monthly payment. Again, $206 of purchases, $39 payment, $32.33 of interest accrued.
I tried to like spread out the
Book ease.
balance. Yeah, that's my bookkeeping.
Okay. So that has to be on our credit card that we can't pay off that is accruing interest though?
I just put it on my debit card. So
No, this is a credit card.
I know. Okay, yes, fair. I've given them like 3 separate
Confused?
cards to
Oh my
use. I just want to like spread out the balance accruing because I thought that, okay, once my 0% interest APR credit cards are maxed out, then I need to fan out how much I'm spending on my 4 other cards.
Still don't understand Fort Worth out of all the Texas cities you could have chosen. It makes no sense. Platinum.
That,
Like, why couldn't you hear a voice of just something somewhat even halfway enjoyable?
I think it's nice. Okay, I would argue that I like it there so far in the 2 days that I've been there.
Yes.
So
Yes, I'm sure you would. 24 years to pay this one off? What the Oh, it's at $10,406.94 with a minimum payment of $105. 24 years to pay this one off. Looks like it's interest free for now, but not for long. And you got ChatGPT on there.
yeah. January, it is no longer. I got that one in January for 0% APR. It's called the Reflect card. I think it's very fitting because it made me reflect on my decisions, but then I still didn't. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay, it ends in about a year, a little over a year, but this is the insane. Listen, there's no deferred interest, so we don't need to rush to pay this off. But if it was, we'd be, but you're not going to have, this is still going to take forever.
Right. And the other 0% APR card just is accruing now as of September. So that one was what, like the 9,000. So I want to get that one paid off soon. It's fairly low interest compared to the other ones. I just don't know what to do about all these.
Well, this actually goes against everything we've talked about this conversation so far. It's fun. This must be the hookup. You went on a cruise with a guy and pay your own way and you had to spend $2,000? What
that was February of 2024.
Okay,
Yeah.
last year?
Yep, last year he...
So we're like, oh, he's cute.
No,
Hit the cruise. Oh,
no, we're just friends. Yeah,
I'm sure that's what he thinks
yeah,
and desires. You already know.
yeah.
And?
So I made the decision to play my hand in blackjack on that cruise. And it was $2,000. That was when I was swimming in money and I had no inhibitions.
That's fucking insane. What the I
Yeah.
mean, oh my gosh. Now we're at 10,500 on this card. That's crazy. Did you break up with a friend? Friend break up? Since he wants more and you don't?
We're still friends, but like we haven't traveled together.
Did he ever try?
Yes.
And?
No.
Oh.
We got called out by a comedian on the cruise for sitting in the front row.
Cruise
And-
comedians, top of the line.
Yeah, it was great. And that, I guess, was our shtick the whole time we would travel together.
Well, yeah, probably. I'm sure you guys looked like a couple. This is insane how long this takes to pay off. Yeah, we're going to be paying interest forever. Also, we could do $2,000 on blackjack. Insanity. Oh, you got your own room during the cruise.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
That works. I mean, that's a good way to do it, right?
Well, it started off
Except
as one.
it's expensive.
It was one room.
Because he was trying?
It just,
Was he trying to...
no. It was a tricky situation. I started to get a little uncomfortable with the close quarters and some of
Because you were sleeping in the same bed.
No, we were like, so I called ahead to like get the beds separated.
Oh, they were two twins.
Yeah. So
But
they were,
he
like,
kept trying to get close?
No, we had an issue, a disagreement.
Well, on what?
My feelings towards
Disagreeing that you weren't into him.
pretty much because I had a crush on someone else at the time that just so happened to be very close to him.
Oh,
So
did
it
you
was a
land
little bit
that
of-
one eventually?
Periodically.
That was the hookup.
No.
But you were just randomly, he was a friends with benefits?
Oh, I thought I was going somewhere.
You said periodically.
Yeah, like 4 months.
No, that's not periodically. That means you guys were together for 4 months, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not periodically. It means we're going back and like we're coming back, we're doing it here and there.
No, that was yeah.
Yeah, your friend must have been hurt.
It was a
That's
rough
your choice.
trip.
You're in whoever you're into.
Yeah.
I don't know. You weren't into the dude.
So I got a separate
Was
room.
the whole trip bad
No.
because of this?
I met a friend that lives in Dallas, and so he was the one that picked me up from the airport. So that worked.
Yeah,
out.
but it was bad with this guy.
It wasn't too bad afterwards. We kind of reconciled towards the end a little bit.
Towards the end, we had to go the whole way.
It was like a 5-day trip.
So 5 days of him being like, I disagree that you're not into me.
Yeah, a few days for sure.
It's an interesting thing to disagree about, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're able to do that one, champ.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's rough.
What the You've had fees this year so far, $9.33. I don't even know what that would be. Like a foreign transaction fee, maybe? I don't know.
Potentially.
That's such a weird
Potentially,
fee.
yeah.
It's such a low fee. It's not an annual fee. It's not a monthly fee. I'm so confused.
I was out of
a
the
weird
country
fee.
once this year.
To where?
Colombia.
For why? To save the children?
I was
And
on
convert.
I was on a co-working retreat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did they pay for it?
I paid for the trip.
For everyone?
No, just for me. I wasn't hosting it. Someone else was hosting it. So I went and I spent 2 weeks there.
But you're dying in debt.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you're
worked-
going to survive in Fort Worth.
I worked while I was there.
This is insane. Okay, Chase Inc. card. Oh, you got scammed on that trip. I heard. I'm being told.
Mildly. I
What?
mean, just,
Tell me.
Just like,
Tell me.
it wasn't full on scammy. It was just the host made it seem like there were going to be a lot of people there and it was going to be a lot of networking and connections and stuff. Made it seem like 60 to 80 of us were all going to like congregate in this hotel and have dinners together and co-work because Colombia in Medellin has a big co-working culture.
What'd you call me? Keep going.
It's called Medellin. It's in the city. And so I fly there 3 days earlier than her to kind of just get a lay of the land.
Convert the locals, yep.
Oh, for sure. And she got there and it was her and her boyfriend. And I was the only one that had paid to be on the trip. So it was like, I didn't get as much as I would have hoped to get out of the trip because I wanted to run retreats one day. And she told me she would take me under her wing and like kind of be a mentor throughout the experience, but it just didn't give that feel. So, I mean, I still had fun. Like it was a great experience. We did a lot of cool stuff, but
Okay.
yeah. And I did work.
Chasing card, what's going on with this? You're purchasing more than you're putting towards it by far. You purchased $119.55. You owe $8,945.32 with a minimum monthly payment of $89. What's going on with this?
That was the card that I put all of my bills on after I left doing fanfics. And there are still some lingering monthly.
Why couldn't you, until you got a new job, just try to like post pictures you didn't post? Like get the agency to do everything so you didn't think about it. And then once you landed a place, then just step away.
I really thought I had full conviction. Okay. So when
But you have full conviction on a lot of things.
Right.
So working?
No. In the springtime, I was doing fanfics. My business coach wanted to start a school community with me to help for like women empowerment.
What are you doing, man? You do so much random bullshit.
That was a huge issue, but I still have the school community. It's a little bit different now, but I had the vision that I would leave fanfics and then all of a sudden my school community, which is also $10 a month, would just ramp up because she was the admin of a couple Facebook groups of women who she said would be a good target audience. So we were gonna market my school community to them. And she told me that through
Do you
email
even know what you
marketing.
want to do? Are you going to last in your current job for long, or are you just going to switch to something else? I feel like you're all over the place constantly.
Yes. I love my job.
Which you've been doing for how long?
I've been a dietitian since 2022,
This job, though, specifically.
February.
Of this year?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see how long this lasts. It looks like you got Easy Pass on here. I don't know if I'm doing tolls in your situation. And then Chewy, that's fine. But again, on a card that is, you said now accruing interest, right? Yeah, now accruing interest. Well, in one day, tomorrow. It starts accruing interest tomorrow. Tomorrow from the day we're filming this. Almost basically $9,000. That's crazy.
That was all like September, October. I went on a sabbatical.
Oh, IRS. This is 2024's debt?
Yes.
The Fansly debt, not Fansly.
Yes, fanfics.
Fanfics. Okay, there's so many out there.
Yeah.
Only Hams. I'm starting Only Hams. You can be a creator on Only Hams. Sign up and you have to post pictures of well-cooked hams.
Ooh. I told you I eat pork.
Okay. Why are you so defensive about your pork? Yeah, have some bacon. I don't care. You. What?
Fine.
Are you allowed to say a swear?
I choose not to.
When was the last time you said a swear and what was it?
SHIT a few weeks ago. Or like a
what made
week
you
ago.
so angry?
I was
A whole week ago.
I was just talking, yeah. And I said it.
Oh,
I admit.
naughty girl.
I admit. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Terrible.
what'd you do? How'd you punish yourself?
Didn't.
There's still time.
Okay.
IRS debt, $12,487 still owed. This is crazy. And what's your minimum monthly payment? Yeah, we got penalties and interest like crazy.
I'm paying $1,120 a month until May of next year. Yeah.
This is fucking wild. And you just weren't expecting it at all. The taxes to pay taxes last year?
I paid quarterlies twice. And then
twice?
Not
Believe it or not, there's four. That's why they're a quarter.
Yep. And so then when the hurricanes came through, they said you don't have to pay them until February of 2025. And then by then, I still didn't have the money to pay them. So I just waited till tax season to find out what my total was. And then I said, oh, well, I can't pay that either. So at least I am paying something.
Yeah, with interest and penalties. This is fucking crazy. I just don't want this to happen again on any of your independent stuff.
It won't.
Listen, I'll get you a course careers certification in accounting, so when you run a business, you can at least fucking do this, get trained up. A lot of people have used this to boost their income and get better jobs in the audience, but you'll do that. And again, did you have tax money sitting aside at all?
No.
Because even like that, like next time that happens, it's like, again, just put it in something like, even if you like sign up for Webull, you can set it there and it's like at an 8% interest rate temporarily. It's like an incredible place to just put your money.
Yeah.
They boost the APY and there's sign-up bonuses and all that. Like you could have been milking this, setting aside money for taxes, and then you pay it and then you made something on the money set aside.
I did for 2022 and 2023.
And then the hurricane. Did it even do anything?
To my house.
Actually, no, it did hit West Florida hard last year. I remember that, right?
There were two.
Yeah, because I
Helene and
remember
then
seeing Penguin Zero. I think he like lost another. He's a YouTuber.
There's a lot of people lost homes. I was not one of them.
Power. I think he was streaming during the hurricane too. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Is that all your debt?
Yes. 6 credit cards, 2 mortgages, the IRS.
And we're just picking up everything and moving.
Yeah.
Just unprepared. Okay. Because it's going to cost money to move, right? You're probably packing up moving.
I'm just packing up my 4Runner and my dog.
That's the way to do it. It's a cheaper way to do it. That's how I moved to Austin 7 years ago. You don't have to do the thousands of dollars to move like so many people do. Just fucking move. If you're starting a new life, just start a new life.
Yeah. 18 miles per gallon isn't great for the drive, but it'll make do.
It's still better than packing up a whole truck or moving company, even worse and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, checking account down from, look at the starting number in your checking account from last month. What is it?
$666.82.
That's crazy!
Whoa.
Ended with $214. We then got some bullshit, got some Chipotle, bad mother, whatever the f that is. Bad mother, Zelling out money, Venmoing out money. Zaza Cuban, Hulu Plus, Spotify, Zelling out money, Medware, Zelling out money, Kava. Oh, what the f? It's so much bullshit spending when you have debt that you can't pay and you're trying to make this big move. Why? Why are you spending so much on bullshit? And going out to eat was almost $400. Miscellaneous bullshit was basically $450.
Yeah.
Like that's almost $1,000 of bullshit.
Yeah.
Why?
Couldn't keep track.
Well, keep track. Use a budgeting app. It's as easy as that. I mean, you get a free one here, so.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I track my fixed expenses and then my variable and whatever I choose to spend, I did not track at all. And the problem was I was putting a lot on credit cards just continuously. And I've made a commitment to myself that I'm going to just spend on my regular personal checking from here on out. If I don't have money, I'm not spending.
So in this Wells Fargo, we get 1,379 again, down from over 2,000. So we're just headed down. This is just transfers back and forth, and we got a service fee of monthly. And $69 in this account, down from 511.
Yeah. It's a grim situation.
Yeah, it's Canva, PayPal out money. We don't have savings. We don't have anything.
No.
Okay, let's see if we can make a budget. I'm sure we can. And we're going to budget this in the worth situation. I'm not going to write in the costs of the house, your house, because I'm going to consider that just a, break even. So
Yeah.
I'll cross that out. I mean, obviously you owe on the debt. In the mom's, I don't know. What the do we do with that?
Any advice?
Well, you've already promised it to yeah, we want to get her out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I would at least
tough.
try to break even on rental. I don't know about short term. It's not really where we are.
Yeah, still needs a few renovations before we do that. Mild, but still.
Hey, total income $6,000. What's your new rent?
$1,300.
What about utilities and all that?
It'll probably be about 150.
Okay, let's get your debt minimum payments. I don't know what to calculate when it comes to your mom's house. Maybe I'll say, just to average it out, I'll give you like $1,000 to that.
Yeah.
Like, what the because you're not going to like just lose it, right? You'll make the payment. Like, what else? What other option is
Yeah,
there?
if I have to, absolutely.
No student loans?
Nope.
Did you go to college?
I did.
Okay, debt minimum payments, we're going to call it $2,640. But it's a weird situation. Phone bill?
That's the one thing my dad still pays for.
Okay, if you ever have to, I would do helium.
Okay.
If T-Mobile's good in your area, it's a good way to get it for like $15. Okay, gas, vroom, drive. How much?
Like 160 a month.
Not that bad. Car insurance.
191.
$300 for groceries. You can do it. I don't know if there's HEB there, but that's what we've used to prove it. You just have to meal prep. Use that microwave to warm it back up. TP fund, anything else you need to survive. Tampons for all your period content. $100 should be good. Medical, healthcare, any co-pays on a monthly basis required?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have a gym?
I do. It's
How
$20
much?
a month.
Good. Subscriptions, I'll try to give you $30. Pet insurance, what was that? $80, I think? I saw in there.
77.
How much for dog food?
350 a month.
That's insane. It's more than you.
Yes.
And we'll say 77 for the pet insurance, not 80. Okay, well, that's wild. Are you able to cut that down? Like, I don't know. I don't want you to not provide them good, but are you going to an extreme that is unnecessary?
I feed him half raw, half
And is that
kibble.
necessary?
I will sacrifice.
Remember, kibble's good for their teeth.
True. So he gets
Like
that. He gets
oftentimes
bone.
they recommend, even many vets these days are recommending kibble over soft
I was spending
for dogs.
$400 a month, and that's me scaling it back. Depending, it'll be like 300 to 350, but
We can fit it even with your mom weird situation, and I'm putting $1,000 aside for that. I don't know. Monthly basis, $5,318. So
but then my minimum.
that's with your minimum payments, including $1,000 for the mom's house.
Okay.
Crossing out your mortgage because someone's covering the rent. $862 left. Bad debt. Okay, we got it. Let's minus the. Well, I mean, the mortgages aren't great rates, but maybe when values goes up and rates go down, you can refinance to a lower rate. $42,080 of bad debt. $682 on a monthly basis. 61 months. 5 years to pay it off. I think you could. You'll continue to bring in more money. I think you'll bring that down to about 4 years. I think you'll be out of debt. I have a fully funded emergency fund in about 4 years, I would bet. If you actually budget and go, hard and go crazy.
I guess there's not much to do in Fort Worth anyway.
True. Once a year, there's some exciting thing that everyone likes. Other than that, you can drive on the highway.
What do I pay down first? What makes sense? I don't know. Is there a strategy to this?
I would just go smallest to largest. Balance is for you to stay motivated along the way since you haven't done it before. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that's what I'm focusing on.
I appreciate it. I appreciate your time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give her Hammer financial score. But make sure you come join us in the post show. It'll be fun. It always is. Join Hammer Elite. I'll see you guys there. But the Hammer financial score, spending your budget. Technically, you spent more than you brought in. We saw, so 0 out of 10. Debt. The mortgage situation's weird and you're not paying it. And the IRS debt, there it is. 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, no savings, 0 out of 10. Retirement, I didn't say it, 0 out of 10. Real estate's the only thing that's carrying us, but you would at best break even selling both places. The interest rates aren't great. One's kind of renting, but not in a cash flow position, especially with setting money aside. It's weird. This isn't great. It's very middle of the road, 5 out of 10. So Hammer Financial Score is going to be a 1 out of 10. Click that join button. Join Hammer Elite for 3 premium shows posted every single day, Monday through Friday, including the post show and extra 20 minutes of this episode. I'll see you there. Last week, you borrowed money from your dad.
I did.
For why?
But I had auto draft and they took out my mortgage payment.
Right before coming on the show, you said, I'm good for the last month. Now you come on the show and you borrow money from dad? What the is going on?
My name is James. I'm 28 years old, coming from Seattle, Washington, and this is Financial Audit.
So what do you do for a living in Seattle?
I'm a service advisor.
Service advisor, like vehicle type stuff?
Like vehicle type stuff.
Oh, cool. What do you make doing that job?
This year, probably 80.
$80,000, really?
Yeah, but
Dude, you're
cost of
killing it.
living up there.
No, it's expensive, but that's still a great salary overall. Like, I wonder what the median salary is there. Like, Austin's a very expensive city as well. Seattle's probably a little more, but still, like, the median household income here is like 75. So you're making 80. Like, that's...
I think median in Seattle is like 109 or something like that.
Not median income, maybe median household.
Oh, yeah. Household, my
Yeah,
bad.
so you're
Yeah.
doing great for just a single income, right? It is just you, correct?
No, I'm married.
You are married.
Yeah.
What's the total household income?
Well, my wife makes like 65, so 140 or so
Sick.
before
Good job,
taxes.
guys. So $145,000. How do you feel living off of that?
A lot better than before. Before is maybe 100. So
Yeah.
a
Well,
lot.
when did that change?
yeah, so I just started. It's almost a year in November.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did you go to school? College?
No.
Wow.
Well, no. I don't have any credits.
You don't have, okay.
Yeah.
So you did this without a degree. Do you have a certification?
Nope.
Wow. See?
Yeah.
It can be done. And I mean, I like certifications or colleges. Like, I mean, I always talk about course careers for tech stuff, and that's always good. But, and you know, certifications and stuff can be very focused versus a college degree, which I like. But either way, I mean, you're doing a killing without either of those things, which is awesome. What does the financial situation look like right now? It's just you, obviously, talking for the household.
Yeah.
At this point, but what are we looking at?
Lifestyle creep, a couple of emotional decisions, a poor understanding of how finance works overall and how to use credit cards. And
If you don't know how to use credit cards, we just don't use credit cards. Rule
Yeah.
number one.
yeah, well, it's I mean, in part from your show, like much better now. I'm sure we'll get into it, but the last thing is like a bankruptcy. So I don't know if anyone on your show has had a bankruptcy yet.
You've done a bankruptcy?
Yeah.
We've had one person through that, but it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
Wow. When was that discharged?
August. No. Discharged like November last year.
Last year?
Yeah. So I think I got a job.
Are you saying all the debt I have here came post that or remained through that?
Post.
Dude, what the the actual
Yeah.
Did you not learn anything?
It was worse before, like credit card wise.
Mind you, the thing I'm looking at right in front of me is a 23.69% interest rate, and that's not even getting into all this stuff. So what? Why? the bankruptcy that you got into,
Yeah.
what happened beforehand, and why'd you guys decide to go to the route of bankruptcy? Was there even a choice at that point?
I'm sure there's always a choice, but I had gotten a car that essentially didn't make it 3 weeks, and the result, my choice was fix it for 10 to 20 grand, and I bought the car for 20 grand.
What was
mind
this
you.
car?
It's a BMW.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has like a major issue with its engine. I suppose for anyone who's into BMWs, it's the N63 engine. It's on the 550. Basically, the engine starts to leak oil into the engine and will like cause further issues, and it becomes undrivable. And the fix is to take the engine apart and then replace the oil seals, which is more labor cost than just replacing the engine.
Okay, so going into this bankruptcy, why'd you guys go into the bankruptcy? Was it just you or was it both y'all?
It was just me, and it was just me.
Why? Why'd you do it? What happened?
I couldn't afford. I didn't have a emergency fund to fix the car, and I didn't work where I work now, where like I would have gotten a fat discount.
So
but
it was just the car. The car is what pushed it over the edge.
for sure, yeah. And I had like maybe $6,000 of credit cards, but they were all my credit cards were maxed out. I think I had a healthy amount of collections, like more than a handful of collections as well. And so I couldn't fathom paying on a car that I couldn't drive.
Yeah,
And I just bought. So like the negative equity was crazy. And it was like, all right, cool. If I figure out how to fix it, what's the next problem going to be?
How long was the bankruptcy process?
August 4th, I filed. By late November, it was done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how much were you able to just get rid of?
Everything but student loans.
Yeah. There's student loans? So you did go to college, you just didn't get a degree or anything.
Yeah.
I was picking up that vibe. We're 7 minutes into this, and you've been through a bankruptcy, but in front of me is an insane interest rate debt. I don't want to verbally punch you too hard, but why the possibly have we gone from a bankruptcy less than a year ago when it was discharged to being in a situation that might not be equally as bad, but is pretty fucking bad? Why are we here?
Yeah, it's gonna get more dicey for sure. So I got the car, like the week I got the car, I found out that my fiance at the time was pregnant. And so we made, we went down to no cars, and I was like electric scootering to work, and that was okay for the summertime. But so then I got a car, which is also, I sent you, and then we're getting closer to the due date. And so we need to get her a car, and we try to find something cheap, but still reliable. And because of the mileage and our credit, interest rate is super high. Yeah.
So that's this first one in front of me is a car.
Yes, that's a car.
What would you give yourself 0 to 10? What's your score?
0.5.
It's funny. Person we just recorded before you also said 0.5. They ended up being a 0.5. Car. What is this car? What is this car?
It's a 2008 Acura TL.
Thrilling. How many hours? How many miles?
166,000.
Does it have a life in it, man?
Oh yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're a car dude. You understand it. I don't know shit about cars.
For sure. I mean, they sell, they still hold value like over 200,000 miles, and it's a Honda at the end of the day. So
Kid was born.
kid is here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. Only one child as of now?
That's the plan. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A year old?
He's 6 months.
6 months? Yeah. No, yeah, that makes sense. I forgot you got to go through the whole pregnancy thing first.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I don't know if you knew that. Apparently I didn't. In that moment. So $7,252.01 is what is owed on this at an insane 23.69 death stupidity interest rate of just $269 is owed. What's the payment term of this?
I think it's 48 months.
48. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe I'm celebrating 48, but so many people do the 70, 80, blah, blah, blahs of stupid that I'm going to celebrate 48.
Yeah. That's probably more the bank, like, this car is 160,000 miles. What's the chance of it?
Yeah,
making
for
it
real. I'd be thinking that too.
Yeah.
What is this? What has a principal balance of $7,252?
Oh, that's just showing, I don't know why I sent that. That's the same thing.
Oh,
That's the same
it's not
thing,
another debt?
I don't know why in my head it made sense to send what the payments were on it, because the interest on this, even though the interest rate is way higher, the interest rate on my car, not my wife's, the interest per month is so much more.
What, is this yours or your wife's?
The Acura is my wife's, and I have another
Do I
car.
have one for yours in here? Is it this
That's this one.
$35,821? Why'd you get this one? You couldn't afford a car. You couldn't afford a car. It died. It broke, and you had to go into bankruptcy. So you decided to do this again. I'm losing my mind. That's okay. What is this car?
It's a Dodge Charger.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
I get it. I'd be cope laughing too if I had a Dodge Charger that had this death on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Dodge Charger. Hey, spending for a Dodge to drive around in a Dodge Charger and no one think you're cool when you pull up to them and stoplight. You're paying $850 a month for that to be judged. What year Dodge Charger?
18.
Okay.
It's got CarPlay.
Oh my goodness. So it's a car that's existed in the last 5 years? Yay! That's worth $35,821 of debt. Sorry, that was very rude. That was very rude. But Dodge Chargers and this kind of debt after a bankruptcy, that just blows my mind, man. The fact that you made the choice to do that, you actively chose to do this, crazy.
So in my head, I've learned over the year, and that's why I'm here to get more clarity and accountability to move forward. But in my head, I was like, it's only 1% more than my last car. And I don't
that you couldn't afford
to fix. Yeah.
What is the interest rate on this?
I think it was like 14.9, but there was certain things that I could do, like share my bank account and pay for 6 months. I think it's down to like just under 14 or just above 14. So it's still 14. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. They were like, we'll take 20.25% off for each
So
side
here's
quest.
a interest rate, but if you do this, we'll give you a interest rate.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I feel like I'm bullying you right now. I don't know if it's because it's later in the day or because you went into bankruptcy because you couldn't afford to repair a car and then you decided to go get a car that was just as expensive as the repair you couldn't afford on a car. Which one's driving me crazy? I don't know. Maybe it's both combined. And the term on this?
72 months. That's what it is. It's cope laughing for sure. It's not funny, but I just know the answer is not good. Yeah, 72 months.
Think everything that you have a high income and a high household income, because this is $850 for 72 months at that interest rate. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like 20 grand if
Ruined
the
my
loan
life.
matures.
Yeah.
Just in interest. Yeah.
Oh, credit one. The moment I see credit one, I'm just like, ooh, that's
Yeah.
so bad. Credit one's just a predatory. This is so
I suppose for more context, I don't know if this probably has a balance on it, but it's paid off as of now.
good.
Yeah.
Because you did have interest charge of $2. Close this, because you've also had fees this year of $40. This thing's is going to be fee and because credit one's just a dick, and just close it, man.
Okay.
Just close it. If you're going to get a card, use like the Fizz card or something. I talked about. You've watched the show, so you know how it goes.
Yeah.
But you know what that card does. But if you're going to use a credit card, use one that just automatically gets paid off from your debit card. Your checking account, sorry, like a debit card. Then we have a Mission Lane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this doesn't make sense, does it?
What part?
What do you think doesn't make sense?
Multiple credit cards?
No. Come on, you're a fan of the show. What doesn't make sense? What's going on here?
I spent more than I paid on it.
Not only that, but you just spent money in general. Why would we spend money on a card that we are losing interest on and you are not being able to fully pay off, and it's very close to the credit limit?
Yeah.
Why? Why? You said you've been like watching the show you've made it sound like you've watched the show for months.
A month and a half, yeah. I've seen.
So why is this in the most recent statement? You did not learn from other
newer
people's
one
examples.
is better. With our son, there's a transition period where my wife went from maternity leave to work from home, but in between that she had to go to work, so we had to find care.
And that's expensive.
Yeah. So my grandma came and stayed with us. She didn't charge us anything, but as like kind of a payment, I was like paying for like food and outings whenever I could.
Oh, come on. Was that agreed upon, or was that just you being pleasant?
Pleasant for sure.
Yeah, you don't be pleasant. You don't have money. What's pleasant is you what's pleasant for your child, fun fact, is you getting out of debt, having enough money to retire, so they're not morally obligated to take care of you when you're in your 70s and don't have any money saved up in retirement. That is being pleasant. Not taking granny out for some meals. We can take granny out to some meals when you're out of bad debt and have a fully funded emergency fund. I will say, though, I encourage that. Live that life, man.
Yeah.
You know, 50, 30, 20. Live that 30%, man. That's great. I fully support that. You're just not in the position for it right now. And we are adding to a credit card that you are losing money on and you're not able to pay off. And it's pretty much at the credit limit. $659.19 is owed on this with the $26 1 cent minimum monthly payment, and $19.01 of interest is being accrued. And $82.54 of purchases were made. Doesn't make sense. In fact, your balance, even though you made $100 payment, went up by $2. Even though you made $100 payment, but the balance went
negative.
Yeah.
Is it helpful to say where these things are? Because I think when I gathered all these, it was in between statements.
Well, we're just going to go off the statements because that's how we built the whole picture. We can adjust closer to the end. Yeah. But with what's here, some tavern thing. So Oshu and LA Dive. Great. And $60 of interest loss this year so far on this card. Yeah. Now we have another card. Now it looks like this credit card, the Capital One Platinum card, it looks like you pay it off every month. Is this correct?
Both the Capital Ones are between me and my wife, and we pretty much use them for like bills or.
But if they paid off every month, that's the question.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because there was no interest accrued.
No, that was
the
a lie.
last month.
There's one of them is paid off every month. The other one I use for a bigger purchase in
that are financed. I saw that. Right.
I don't know if it showed up on there.
We'll get to that. It's not this card. $173 balance, but it looks like you paid off. There was $272 of purchases. Chiropractic, it's a little expensive, and most medical doctors I've listened to agree that it's pretty much like bad. But I don't know. You do you.
It feels good, but that's been canceled. So
yeah,
no longer.
No, I love cracking my bones. I've cracked my bones into this mic too many times. I get it. Just so I don't know. I can't speak educatedly on it. I just like to surround myself with information from people who are smarter than me, and a lot of the people in the medical field who are smarter than me are like, chiropractor is not good. So I'm just like, they know more than me. I'm gonna listen to them. And then we got some wings as well. $40 of wings. Come on. And then there are some utilities. I don't know what Target was. It can be groceries or it can be. Now you don't pay this. You did pay this card off. But you don't always pay it off because you've lost $40 of interest in this year. If I see that on a statement, that immediately means you're not a credit card person. You lose that status if you've even paid a cent in interest.
Yeah. Yep.
So I wouldn't do these credit cards. I'd budget as a household in a checking account, especially since it's 30% interest. It's not worth even having that on a single cent. Now this other card, again, look at this, 50 cents of interest. That's not crazy, but it's just demonstrating that you cannot, actually manage credit cards. So don't do it. We have current balance $276 on here. You've pretty much paid off on a monthly basis. We held a little over. $376 of purchases were done on here. Amazon, and then it looks like, okay, so she swipes through, you swipe through James. Gotcha. So some Amazon Prime on hers and some gas, Whole Foods. It's an expensive way to grocery shop. And Go Forward. What's Go Forward?
It's my doctor.
Okay. You have health insurance?
I do. So they're like kind of a startup. They're trying to get away from insurance, but I just like.
But you have health insurance.
I do, yeah.
So why didn't you utilize it? Because that's
their services are just way more thorough, and
they don't accept your insurance.
No, I guess I could maybe submit for reimbursement though.
Yeah, it might be worth looking into whatever your insurance provider is. $150. I mean, $150 and your income is not a make or break. But when we're trying to pay off debt, I want that $150 to be going towards debt. But that's not saying deny yourself medical care. Not even close. I'm just saying if the insurance that's already being taken out of your check before you receive money is going to health insurance on a monthly basis, I'd want you to do like a copay type thing and not like a full bill.
Yeah.
So if it's available, you might as well have it. Now in a savings account, we have $1.43. That is up from 38 cents.
I mean, moving up in this world.
Yeah. Once you do have a savings account, what's the yield on this? Do you know?
So right.
It's 2.19. So yeah. I mean,
I gotta go to SoFi. I know.
Dude, it's 4.5. I mean, it's just like the top of the game. It's just so good. Plus $250 signing up, direct deposit. It's just so good. And then $185 in checking account. Is this your joint checking account between both of you?
No.
Just you?
Just me.
Do you have a joint checking account?
No.
Do you know how much is in her checking account?
No.
All I'm saying, with a kid, I'd be nervous only having $185 at any point in a checking account.
Of course.
That's scary. That's too low. We do have another checking account with $500 in it, though, which helps. It makes up. Now, lots of Amazon. Dude, you and your charger. Like, why a charger?
I think we know why it's a charger.
I look down on no other car more than a charger.
Really?
I see them go by and I'm embarrassed.
Really?
Yeah.
Charger or Challenger? Both.
Maybe both.
Sure. It was just like, it was 4 doors. Sounds good.
Do you know how many cars have 4 doors? Most cars in America, especially.
Yeah. I'm just
Sounds good. Sounds good. Your noise pollution for all your neighbors is what you are. Sounds good.
we'll I can tell we won't see eye to eye on the choice of car, but I do agree that
with your pretty little car that you care about so much, you must really care about getting it pretty because you go to the car wash every single day of your life.
it's black. I would never get a black car again. It's so hard to keep clean.
Who cares if it's dirty? Who actually cares? It is a car. It is getting you from one place to the other. Yeah. Who gives a if there's something on it? I don't care. Unless it's obstructing your view, man. When you are getting out of debt, I do not care if that car goes from black to brown from dirt. You are trying to get out of debt. Who cares? Do you really care what the person thinks about you that you were pulling up next to at the stoplight?
I mean, of course, like a little bit.
Oh,
but
no.
It's mostly
They're
like,
living their own life. They won't remember you.
I don't want to look at my dirty car.
Well, don't. Get in it. Then you won't see it.
Just move quicker to get in the car.
Dude, you're in your car like 5% of your life.
Yeah.
I don't give a if it's a little mucky.
Yeah.
Is that a word? I don't know.
Mucky?
But I think we all understood what I at least meant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm disappointed. I am disappointed at the car wash. They're disappointed at the car wash of a Charger of all cars. I'm not a car person, but I at least understand Chargers are terrible.
That was good. That was good. I thought it was going to go the other way. Like, I'm not a car person, but I understand Chargers are kind of cool, but you just killed me.
But yes, you go to car washes a lot, man. And it's not like it's a cheap thing. So we're spending way too much there that could be paying off the debt to make sure your life is secure for the sake of your child, if not, for anyone else. So, them.
Well, you know what? Like you said, who cares what people think? I know how I feel about my finances and how I want to move forward.
Well, listen, in any part of the YouTube comments and internet comments, faceless, nameless people are going to be dicks. There's going to be those people. Mm-hmm. I think for the vast majority watching, you are putting a situation on display that many people are headed towards or many people are in. And that's why I think you're an absolute for being here, sitting in that chair, getting the grilling, because I know it can be tough, but mostly to make a point of how bad the debt is for you and those out there. But you're a bad and a very helpful person for being an example for so many people, which is really cool, which is why you should give him love in the comment section below.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, you fucked up with your debt.
Of course.
But it's a learning thing. Amazon, car wash, Apple Cash sent out $1,671. Rent?
So my wife and I split payments and she makes all the payments.
I'm going to adjust that, but go ahead.
And so I just send her whatever my half is through Apple Pay, Apple Cash.
Amazon, Tahoma Express. We don't need to be taking a toll. No one needs to hear your car go even quicker. It doesn't need to happen.
I think that's a gas station. So
Tahoma Express, $2. So it's taquitos. You went in and got both. You didn't get $2 of gas.
No, that's probably the air for your tires.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. That is safety. Some cow place. Car wash, because, haven't had enough of those yet. Apple, sending out. And Canteen, Amazon, McDonald's, Starbucks, Amazon Prime Video. Car wash, haven't had enough of those. McDonald's, cash, Apple Cash money sent out to the wife, probably, I'm guessing, $848. Starbucks, vapor and smoke. This is an expensive addiction.
I try to milk it for a month. It's if I didn't do it, it's, how do I say it? It's more money than I should be spending on vape. Like $1 is more.
I don't judge someone for being addicted, because if you're addicted, you're addicted. That's not something to judge someone for. I mean, if someone sits in front of me and they take their first puff out of choice and knowing that they'll wind up in addiction, okay, I'll judge that, but I'm not going to judge you for being in addiction. If you have the choice, I highly recommend going through the pain in the that is quitting. Yeah. And trust me, I mean, I know people in my family who've gone through so many people in my family have gone through the nicotine quitting. One of my good friends here has stopped vaping within the last year. So I get it. It's very difficult. It's very, very, very difficult. It's something worth considering for your future health, and it's something worth considering for your future wallet. So, but I mean, it's an addiction. So I get it. That's the rant is over there. Stack Burger, Mickey D's, Amazon. Dude, this is your checking account, and every 1 out of every 4 out of every 5 things, I'd say 6 out of every 7 things are just bull you don't need, things you don't even need at all. Amazon and Apple Cash sent out, Canteen, Brown Bear Car Wash, Amazon, Apple Cash sent out, DoorDash, Mickey D's. I mean, Mickey D's can't even be good by the time it gets there. Those fries are a fucking time bomb the moment they leave the fryer. Apple and Canteen and Apple Cash sent out $300, Apple Cash sent out $50, Apple Cash sent out $60, getting some taquitos, or you're just refilling your air every single day of your life. And, I highlighted optical. That doesn't make sense. Obviously, take care of that vision if that's what that is.
Yeah.
And Apple Cash. Okay. That's so much money spent on bull.
It's a lot.
It's ridiculous. If you started, again, watching the show, why are we doing that versus prioritizing debt? If you know you're in debt and you've had bankruptcy in the past, I need to get into your logic a little more. Not out of a judgmental, like, you for spending that kind of money, but like, why do you think you are in that place of spending that money knowing how bad your debt is and having that bankruptcy previously?
So it would start with what my idea before taking the time to think about my finances and watching the show, of what bad debt or like a bad financial situation was. In my head, it was like, if you could, at first it was like credit cards were people giving you money, which is not true. It's people requesting to take money from you because they hope that you overspend and don't pay back, and pay them in interest and pay them in fees. So I have a better understanding of that now. And like, you need to pay your credit cards every month before the interest gets charged. And I didn't realize it. I was like, you just carry a balance as long as it's under 30%. It's good for your credit to like carry over a balance. And that's not true. It's best for your credit to have credit card usage and no balance.
Yeah.
And then
technically there's some finagling someone can do by getting a little interest, but whatever. Either way, you're correct. And for the average person, they should just not have a balance. But go ahead.
Yeah. For like eating out so much, we were doing HelloFresh for a time, and like between our work schedules, we didn't want to cook anymore. It's kind of a journey because it's circled back to now we are cooking pretty much 6-7 days a week, but we just figured like with what we spend on food, because we shopped at Whole Foods, QFC, whatever, we were like, it's not that much more to just eat out every day.
That's not true.
Yeah. But that's what we did. And that was like the go-to. Like, we would have some lunches, maybe breakfast at home. And then it was just, we're always eating out. That's what we're going to do. And then
so with where we are now,
yeah.
And where's our mindset on that? Because you were still doing that until right now. So where's our mindset on that? And
yeah. So we grocery shop now. Still a little bit more expensive than going ourselves, but I think so. We get Amazon Fresh delivered.
Okay. I don't know anything about that.
It's like between the delivery fee and tip, it's like $20 extra.
Tip, stop.
Yeah.
Just go in.
Yeah.
I get the pleasure of going to the grocery store right after this, and it's late and I'm tired.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it. And things like HelloFresh and Factor, stuff like that, I actually really like those services. They're good. I've accepted them as sponsors on the show. I'm good with that. It's just everything is situation to situation. In your situation, when we're trying to pay off debt, it's not the right avenue. It's more for the people who can afford it in their budget. For you guys, I think the key is we create kind of these weekly menus that we're able to meal prep throughout. That's what's going to help you guys accurately budget your overall grocery situation. Now we do have USAA checking, $500. It's just transfers. What's the point of this? It went from 200 to 500.
I just wanted like a separate account to put a little money into, so it was, I guess, harder to get to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've since taken it out and I put it in BCU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
USAA 500 went in, 500 went out, and there's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it's $3, but yeah.
So I had two accounts. One would be like I would save cash, and the other one I would be putting money into stocks from USAA.
Oh yeah, Robinhood is next, so that's what you're doing there. I wouldn't be doing that right now, by the way.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense to do. We have $638 in there, which obviously isn't crazy, but and it's Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Tesla. Most of those. I mean, I own shares of Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and then you have S&P 500, Vanguard, and I love that as well. So
good choices, just not right now.
well, not right now, and I think your portfolio is heavily. I don't give an investing advice, but just for myself sitting over there, that portfolio is way too weighted in individual stocks for me versus overall market indexes. So this is the risk level is a bit too high. But for me personally, but I wouldn't be doing it now. Do you have investments through work, like a 401k?
No.
Is it offered?
I'm sure.
I would take whatever the match is because it's 100% return on your investment, but I wouldn't take anything above that right now until you get out of debt, because again, it's a 23.64% interest rate on one of the cars, 14% on the other one. And the mission lane, what is that? 15 to 30% interest, something like that.
30.
Yeah. So even if you invest in the general stock market, up years, down years, since historically provided, you're getting 7-8%
Right.
on an annual basis. What's a bigger number, 30 or 7?
Yeah, I'm net negative 22%.
So it doesn't make sense to invest right now. This is a math thing.
Right.
But we do want to get you to a place where you are. So that's your only investment at all? The $800 or $600 in Robinhood? So you're dramatically behind. So we need to aggressively get you to a place where you're catching up, because I need you to be able to retire, because especially because you have a kid, and I don't want your kid to be responsible for taking care of you when you're older, because who knows what benefits are going to look like at that point. Who knows what Social Security will look like if it's even around by the time you and I go to retire, That whole situation is in a completely different conversation. But, okay. Is that all the debts? Are there any other debts? Mission Lane, Dodge, Acura.
There's a Capital One card.
I thought you said you pay them off.
No, so there was one that is paid off. The other one I made a big purchase, but it's like
What was the big
halfway.
purchase?
Oh God.
Why?
Yeah, it's embarrassing, but
What was it?
those Drake tickets. They're yeah.
What's the balance on there?
Should I pull it up or just from memory?
Well, do you know the balance?
It's like $650.
What's the minimum monthly payment on there? 30?
I don't know. We always put 100.
We'll call it 30.
Sure.
And that's probably 15 to 30%. No, didn't we see it was 30%? So you, 30% for Drake. Great.
Yeah.
This is kind of a difficult part of the conversation because the wife's not here. This conversation only makes sense if we can go about it together.
Like the three of us.
Well, no. Like you and your wife. Full steam ahead as a partnership financially.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, you guys should get on a combined checking account, and that's it. You don't need that other checking account. She doesn't need that other checking account. Let's get in a combined checking account where her payroll is going to, where your payroll is going to. Boom, combined checking account that we're budgeting from, instead of splitting these payments and Venmoing and all this stuff back and forth. So that's step number one. What are your thoughts on that?
Haven't looked into it. I think since dating, and we dated for so long, that we were just always like separate.
Which makes sense to do while dating, but we're married now, so.
Yeah.
Are you open to that?
Oh yeah.
Would she be open to that?
I don't see why not. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we shared like both the cars are in both of our names, apartments in both of our names, credit cards.
So we have a monthly pool of money. Then we budget as a household. This will be the budget. I'm going off of your 145. Washington does not have income taxes, but it has aggressively high property, which is calculated into your rent, if I'm not mistaken, and then a pretty high sales tax as well, right?
Yeah, 10-1.
Yeah, it's high. 2%, 1.5% higher than Austin. But there is no income, right? I don't think. Income sales tax?
State income tax, yeah.
State income tax. So I'm guessing.
It's like 20%, give or take.
Yeah,
between like all the like L&I and Social Security and whatnot.
Yeah, and
after
then benefits. I'm guessing that you guys are bringing home, on average, as a couple, $9,000 a month as a household.
Yeah, give or take.
Does that sound about right? Does it sound high? Does it sound low? Does it sound?
I mean, I'm commissioned, so it fluctuates. But
what you gave me was average, though. $80,000.
That's the average. Yeah.
Okay, so $9,062.50 a month. Good. Rent. For both of you, this is a household, so $1,890 for rent. Utilities?
$150. Does that include like Wi-Fi?
Yeah, let's include rent as well, or let's include internet as well.
Like $250.
Okay. And car insurances both?
$200.
Really? Only $200 for both?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, let's call it $220 for renter's insurance as well. So car insurance and renter's insurance together.
Yeah.
Groceries. We have a kid. The kid is young. That is more expensive.
It's $300 for each, so we budget $300 for him, like diapers, random stuff that he needs, and $600 for us.
So $900 total.
$900 total. Yeah.
And I'm not exactly down with that. Sure, $300 for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna give you guys it's $100 less, but you're gonna be meal prepping and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's $500 for both of you, so $800 total. And then what you need to survive around the house. Again, you said his diapers and everything were covered in that. So what you need to survive around the house, I'm giving you guys $150. That's makeup, that's shampoo, that's soap, that's blah, 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 blah. What you need to survive around the house, $150, not a penny more, because we're not putting luxury items above paying off the debt right now. Is there any other debt that she has that you're not calculating this, since we're a little separated right now?
She has one credit card. I think she has like $400 on it.
Okay, and that is a debt?
It's a debt, yeah.
Okay, we're going to call it another $30 minimum monthly payment, probably 30%. That's what we're seeing these days.
Yeah, she had it a while ago. I think it's like 18, but
okay. Well, it's variable, so it's probably gone up. It's probably variable.
Sure, yeah.
But either way, it doesn't really matter, honestly. But we're putting that in the debt. So debt minimum monthly payments, we're looking at, oh my gosh, $1,206. It's crazy. Any other ongoing expenses that you guys have? Phone bills? What are we looking at? Phone?
Yeah. All right. Phone is $270.
Those phones are financed, aren't they? Because that's not just 2 lines of coverage. Yeah. Let's not finance phones going forward. Just buy a phone in cash. Okay. So you have therapy?
Yeah, but that's like as needed sort of deal.
Well, what do you think that is? Like once a month?
Yeah, probably once a month.
Okay,
yeah.
How much? Because I want to put it in the budget. Therapy's good. I highly encourage.
Yeah, $150.
What about her? Any ongoing medicals? Any therapy? That kind of stuff?
Just co-pays between her and the baby.
What are we going to calculate for a month?
Maybe 100.
Okay.
So the utilities are actually $150 electric and Wi-Fi.
Wow. Yeah. What about gas, trash, sewer?
It's in our rent.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then gas for the cars.
Yes. What is that?
Right now it's $600.
What?
Yeah.
Off. Why?
I think my car gets like 14.
This stupid car, the stupidest car that's ever existed, 600?
Yeah, but
what's your commute?
It's probably 20 miles round trip. So it's like $6 a day. But
you better subscribe with all this pain I'm going through with this charger.
She works from home now, so it's probably like closer to 450 or 500.
Oh, great. So cheap.
I'll take $100 a month.
We're canceling all entertainment subscriptions. You watch things with ads. I don't care. YouTube, man. Best place in the world, and it's free. Anything else before I fully add this up?
Yeah, we're paying off the midwives still, but it's like $150 left, and we pay $50 a month. No interest on that one. Oh, we have a nanny. Yeah.
You guys need that?
A nanny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much is that?
$1,500.
A month?
I mean, it's still about $1,000 less than daycare.
Where's grandma?
She lives in Virginia.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a child is expensive, and she's, I'm assuming, too young for all the... Well, I mean, I don't know. When can you start sending a kid to...
School?
Not school. Like, what about just... No, you guys don't make enough for public assistance. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can't think of any alternative on the top of my head. Oh, this is one of the largest necessary to survive budgets I've seen in a very long time. $6,836 on a monthly basis to survive. Luckily, you guys have a powerful income, but you do not have as much money left over as you should with that income, if we're being completely honest.
Yep.
Because even getting this situation started and having a 2-month emergency fund, which is what I want you guys to have, because you have a little stinky loud creature in your house.
Smelly too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you said stinky.
$2,226 is what you guys have left over on a monthly basis, and you don't spend anything outside of this budget. You really don't. Friends take you guys out if you're gonna go have paid for fun, but it doesn't exist outside of that. What I need you guys to do for 3 months is... This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. For 6 months, you have to save up a 2-month emergency fund before you even start attacking the debts. 6 months, because your guys' necessary budget to exist is so much, but the midwife is paid off by then anyway, which I didn't even put in the budget. But either way, it's going to be 6 months, and you have a 2-month emergency fund. 6 months. Okay, so month number 7, and your minimum monthly payments until you get there. You don't do the extra towards Drake. I need you to have a 2-month emergency fund.
Okay.
And you have $500 going towards that right now. So yeah, it's going to take 6 months. 6 months, 2-month emergency fund, high yield savings. You leave it there. Don't touch it unless an emergency happens. Now, in month number 7, $2,226 is left over. You're paying off $650 from Drake. That balance is going to be a little lower at the time. Don't spend more on this card, but either way, we're just using an example just in case anything pops up. $400 for the wife's credit card. Okay, so you have $1,176 left over. We're still in month number 7. We're paying off the $659 from the mission card. Again, it would be a little less, but I'm just taking into account. You never know what happens with life, so we're just keeping it at that balance. So that card's paid off, and you have $517.
That one's $450 right now. So a little bit.
Okay, so you probably have like $600 left at this time, month number 7. So we've paid off 3 debts in that situation, which is great. That first month, that's awesome. There's no reason they should exist at this point with that kind of income. But we're immediately putting the $600 towards the wife's car. Now, of the probably $6,500 that's left on the wife's car, you are going to have a little more money to put towards it, but not much. It's going to be like $2,600 on a monthly basis. You ask what high yield savings account I use, and that is SoFi's high yield savings account. The rate recently went up to 4.5%, and I'm taking advantage of that high rate all day. And with bonuses all the way up to $250 when signing up and getting direct deposit, I mean, I had to take advantage of that, and so can you. So check out my affiliate link in the description below. It's the one I use, and you can use it as well. It's going to take 2.5 months, so we did 7 months, so that's 8, 9, 9.5. Be conservative, 10 months. Her car is paid off. All the cards are paid off, including hers. The midwife is paid off. Lovely. Now, what is good? 2,300. We're going to add $270 that you get a month now. $2,570 is now what you have left over on a monthly basis. Mm-hmm. We're starting month number 10, or did we? 6, 7, we finished. No, we finished month number 10. So we're starting month number 11. $2,570 is what's left over on a monthly basis now. And we're going to just say, because the interest rate's insane, $13,000 left on the gross car. Divide that by 2,570. Another 5 months. So
13.
A year and 4 months. A year and 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
A year and 3 months, and you guys are completely debt free. A year and 3 months. That's incredible.
Wait, how do we pay off the Charger?
What do you mean? You paid it off in 5 months with your extra $2,570 you have.
But I owe 35 on it now.
Oh, 35? I wrote 13 down. Scratch that.
Wish it was 13.
Yeah, that'll take a year and 2 months. So it's going to take 2 years, 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
2 years, 2 months, and you guys are completely debt free. Or just sell that car, man. Borrow. Yeah, actually, what I would do in your situation, just because I care about your child's future and I care about your future, I'd sell the car, borrow at a personal loan, whatever that gap is between it, plus an additional $5,000 to $10,000, and get a car. What do you think you could sell for that car right now? Sell that car for? You've taken care of it at least.
It's been washed a few times. Maybe 26, 27. Yeah. And I think because of my bankruptcy, it would be hard to get the personal
I got the car loans, but
it was like
you're not wrong though.
I guess it was a special thing that they work with people in bankruptcy type.
Well, it's up to you, man. You can look down that path, and if it's not even possible, or you can go down this path, 2 years, 2 months, and you guys are debt free. What I'm going to need you to do,
I keep the car. No,
and you keep the car that way.
I think in my head it was save up enough to offset the difference and have a little bit money down, like you were saying, and then like get something as cheap as possible.
If you want to do that, you can do it. It's about a $15,000 difference in this scenario. If we're getting a $10,000 car and there's a $10,000 gap between you selling it, of course the value is probably going to continue going down. We've seen some movement these past couple of months and used car values going down more than these last couple of years. Who knows if that'll maintain? A couple months doesn't tell a whole story, but either way, 2 years, 2 months in this scenario. Okay, take another 6 months, have a fully funded.
Funded is 6 months.
Yeah, take another year and you'll have a fully funded emergency fund. So 3 years. 3 years, 2 months, debt-free, fully funded emergency fund. You'll be 31.
Yeah.
But honestly, with the message you've gotten in, going in bankruptcy, putting yourself back in a mess again, that's not that bad. I'm okay with 3 years, 2 months.
Yeah, debt-free.
It's a big sacrifice, and I'm allowing you to have a nanny throughout that situation. So
it's cheaper than daycare.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Maybe there's programs you can find along the way that are cheaper. So just look, because 3 years, a lot happens in the child development in 3 years, 2 months. So see what can be done around that time. But what's crucial for this? You and your wife need to be on the same page, because her money is going to this just like your money is. We're having a combined pile, and her debt is the first one we're paying off. Well, we need to save up a 2 month emergency fund, and her debt's the first one we're paying off. So, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's going to feel like a really long time of sacrificing, because you guys can't eat out. You really can't. This is taken away from this. You're meal prepping the whole time. It's going to cause stress. So if you need to put in the budget some couple therapy every here and there, whatever is best for you guys, highly encourage that. Because even if it stretches this to 3.5 years, I'd rather you do 3.5 years and have a higher percentage chance of getting all the way through it than, a little less time, but less chance of getting all the way through it,
Yeah.
So this is going to be hard. Don't get me wrong. It's easier said than done, but you have a plan here. I would follow that plan, because what you guys do in 32, I need you guys each contributing 25% to retirement after having that fully funded emergency fund in 3 years, 2 months, 25% to retirement until you guys retire on a monthly basis. But as long as your needs are less than 50%, which they should be, 50% or less, because you guys have a very strong income, you can have 25% of that big income go towards fun, which means by the time your kid is finally able to build core memories, because they don't remember when they're just stinky, nasty soft heads. So like it's at that point, you can actually go do cool things, have experiences for the kid. You guys can go have more fun. 25% of your really powerful income can go towards bull. It's great, and we can celebrate that. I want you to do that. We're not doing it for 3 years, 2 months, though. But in this scenario, you're able to retire, and your potential kids, are not forced to have to take care of you and your wife. Is that worth it?
Yeah. I mean, 3 years out of the next, hopefully 50 plus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's a good point about like, my son might remember bits and pieces, but he won't remember that we were like on a tight budget.
He won't, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think memories start until around that age.
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, so
like,
it's just like,
yeah.
You guys are going to be sacrificing. He's not going to know if you're going to Mickey D's or not. He's not going to remember.
Nah.
He's not going to remember if you have a nasty Dodge Charger anyway, so you could get rid of it if you want to.
Nasty in a good way?
Nasty in terms of he's going to make fun of his father for having it when he grows up and is able to perceive things around him.
I thought you meant like nasty, like, oh, that's a sick, nasty Charger you got that's fully paid off, Dad.
Yeah, you'd have to be sick to think that way, but
yeah,
that's the sick part of it. Okay, either way, do you think you guys can get on the same page and attack this as a team?
It'll take some conversation. She's for it, but I think that when I give her the numbers of like, all right, this is what we're actually going to be doing, and then doing it, it'll be adjustment period, but I'm confident we can do it.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, if you guys don't get on the same page and it's only you taking care of it, or if you guys are on the same page but you just around the whole time, you extend this to 5, 6, 7, 10 years, then you guys are entering your 40s and you have nothing for retirement. And then you have to put aside all of a sudden like 40% of your income on a monthly basis in order to retire for the rest of your life. And that gives you like 10% for fun. So you guys can live the greatest, most fun life. It's better than almost anyone around you, probably better than any of your family members, just by sacrificing the next 3 years, 2 months. It's so worth it. Please do it for not just your future, but your potential child's future as well.
Right.
So, or children, I guess would be the plural. But yeah. Any final thoughts?
Can I change my score to a 0?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be... I knew it was going to be hard to like go through it all, and there's going to be a lot there. But it has to happen in order to take accountability for it. You have to see where you're going wrong in order to change it. So
now you have it, man. Now it's just up to your actions.
Yeah.
Going forward. Tough conversations to be had between the couples, but I really think if they get on the same page, they can, beat this debt down and get out of it and have a fully funded emergency fund and be in a good place for their future and for their kids' future. So it's going to be long, hard work, but I believe them. We had a good conversation afterwards, and, I really believe in this guy. So Hammer Financial score that right now, he gave himself a 0.5 and then a 0. I would do a 0 out of 10 for spending on a budget because that was ridiculous, and debt 0 out of 10 with the bankruptcy and this interest rate. It's absolutely crazy. Emergency fund, hey, we did start. Not much, but we did start. 1 out of 10. Retirement, not much, but again, we did start. 1 out of 10. Real estate, not there yet. 0 out of 10. So for right now, I'm going to be generous. Hammer Financial score, 0.5 out of 10. Don't forget to check out the resources linked in the description below. They are what I use or would use in specific